If you're listening to the replay of this live, be sure to punch that like and subscribe button. And let me know and drop it below your 2 cents as I go throughout the live. Be sure to punch that like and subscribe button if you haven't already. Ooh, I'm sorry. And be sure to let me know and drop it below as we go throughout the live. Be sure to punch that like and subscribe button if you haven't already. And be sure to help support the channel by hitting the Cash App and $ 2 cents boxing or hitting that heart with the $ and leaving a special thanks below. 10/31/2025. Hi, welcome to the channel. I'm Jay, and this is our 2 cents, where we talk everything and everybody's entitled to their own opinion. In today's live Halloween Women's Only edition, we will be discussing Javante Tank Davis in trouble again, Amanda Serrano sneak dissing Shields again, and Devin Haney is now on an interview tour. But before we do that, make sure you punch that like and subscribe button, and make sure you let me know and drop it below your 2 cents as I go throughout the live. Be sure to help support the channel by hitting the Cash App $ 2 cents boxing, or leaving your 2 cents below in the super chat. Let me see who in here tonight. What up, Dr. Boxing Talk? Glad you here tonight. I was just about to show some of your videos today about the Clarissa T-Rex Shield situation. Now, I was gonna let it go, right? Because I'm like, clearly, right? I'm thinking like clearly I'm fangirling. I got my cape on for Clarissa Shields because clearly I'm the only person that feels this way. Like, clearly nobody else sees what's going on, right? So I was like, forget it. Forget it. But then Mr. Greg came and talked to me the other day, and he made it very clear that he understood exactly what I'm saying, and he even understood it on a deeper level. But I've been around these YouTube streets and in the Twitterverse, and I've seen that it's plenty of people that agree with me and see what's been going on. Plenty. But we're gonna talk about it tonight. We're gonna talk about it tonight. I mean, I want to let it go, but Layla did drop the part 2, so I guess it's relevant. Layla dropped the part 2, and I don't know what she really. Again, just she was petty in the part 2, y'all. She was petty in the part 2. She was petty in the part 2. But that's just my 2 cents. That's my 2 cents. So the hottest topic of tonight: Javante Tank Davis in trouble again. Some more domestic things he got going on, allegedly with a cocktail waitress that works at a strip club, I believe. And they've had this violent relationship, and he's done things like choke her and threaten to kill her and all this stuff. And she filed a police report. I read an article that said I've heard different things about the police report, but the most recent thing I read was that she filed a police report and a civil lawsuit. Now, I don't understand why. This is what kills me, right? And this is what I got to work on with y'all, just so we can become better as a community, get better communication, listening skills, because that will enhance our conversations. But it seems like when you try to maybe say something from a different perspective or kind of see stuff through a different lens, people tend to think you're either agree with or you defending something or something like that, when I'm not even saying that. Like, I'm not even saying that at all. That's not what I'm saying. Like, listen to what I'm saying. And it's everything is black and white in people's minds, but real life and reality is not black and white. It's not black and white. Two things can be true. Two people can be right in the situation. Two people can be wrong in the situation. You can be right in the situation and handle it the wrong way. Like, all of those things are possibilities. But for some reason, There's a lot of people I've been talking to these last couple of days that just don't seem to quite understand that. So I'm not saying if she telling the truth or not, because to me, like this, to me, it's like at this point, right? I'm not saying nobody did it. I'm not saying nobody didn't do it. Allegedly, he's been lied on before. But this seems real. It's kind of like elaborate to be a lie. It's like, damn, you're doing a lot of lying. It's not like he just showed up and we got an argument and he hit me. He put his hands on me, right? This is like elaborate. Like he dragged me out the club, took me into the back room, took the he wrote me a text message, right? All of these things. It's like, man, like, are you really lying this hard? Or are you exaggerating? Is there some truth to this? Or did you just make this whole thing up? This is just how my brain is working. This is what I'm thinking right now. You see, this is what I'm just thinking, like, it's 2 weeks before his fight. I'm looking at this paper and it said that an incident happened on October 27th. October 27th? Ain't that Monday? Ain't that a couple days ago? And some people gonna listen to this and say, "Oh, you defending Tank Davis." I'm not. I haven't said anything about Tank Davis. I haven't said not one thing about Tank Davis. I'm talking about the article I read and the questions I'm having after I read the article. I'm not saying who did it, who innocent, who just want money. I'm not saying any of that. Just listen. Actively listen to what I'm telling you. Don't listen to respond. So anyway, so after I read the article, those are the questions I had. And then I was like, don't you kind of like typically let things go through the legal, let them have an investigation and all this other stuff, and then you file a civil lawsuit? Is that usually how things go? Let me know and drop it below in the chat. Let me know and drop it below, like if y'all feel like it's anything unusual about this. And just because you think it's something unusual about it, don't mean you defending Tank. It don't mean that. Because at this point, it's like, nigga, are you really doing this shit? Or do they just keep saying this because your reputation has already been ruined with this shit? But my only challenge with this story is like, it's very elaborate. It's very elaborate. It's like, I know you ain't doing all of that line. Like, you making up stories and drag through the club in a room with no cameras. That's a lot of lying. That's not like, oh, he showed up, we got an argument, and he put his hands on me. But I mean, I'm just saying it just seems unusual to me. I'm not saying it's a lie. I'm not saying it's fake. I'm not saying he didn't do it. I'm saying if you take the names out the situation and you just read the article, those would be the questions I would have when I seen it. Cause I'm like, October 27, 2025, that was Monday. That was Monday. Like, I'm wondering what day did you file the police? You went to like police report, then lawsuit? From my understanding, it just don't usually happen like that. And it's be very unfortunate if Javante Tank Davis ruined this opportunity to make whatever he was about to make and do whatever he was about to do with his career because he can't keep his hands to himself and he's physical with women. Very unfortunate. But he ain't the first one and he ain't gonna be the last one. Mr. Greg say Sometimes they bypass filing criminal charges. Her lawyer's getting in position to try to put a lien against Tank's fight purse. Well, they said that she did file criminal charges. That's what they said. But I just think it's like, damn, like Baller Alert released this information. It's just, oh, and it could. I mean, let's say he's quote unquote. Of course we're not gonna know, but let's say he did do it, right? Let's just hypothetically say, oh, okay, everything he's accused of, he did allegedly. Why, like, why now? Why now? So you just was like Monday after the incident happened, you went to the police. Like, are the police investigating? Are they doing anything? Like, how long does it take? If I go to the police, I ain't never had to go to the police and report nobody I was dealing with. So I don't really understand how the process go. But if I go to the police and I'm like, okay, I'm having this issue, this, and this and that, I take that back. I take that back. I did have a stalker in college. I didn't go to the police though, but it almost went down. But listen, so do they not come get you right away? Because I'm in Texas. If I call the police and say my husband hit me or whatever, they not even gonna do nothing but just take him straight to jail and figure out everything else later, for the most part. So if this happened Monday, I'm just curious, like, why is he not in Miami? Like, why haven't they arrested him? And if you ask me, Tank need to get the hell out of Miami. Am I tripping? Didn't he just get in trouble in Miami last time? He needs to get out of Miami. Mr. Gregg said, well, if she did, there's an investigation that has to be started. They most likely interviewing potential witnesses before an arrest is made. Wow. Can he make it to the fight? Well, that's terrible, man. That's terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Took all that criticism, all that scrutiny, thinking you about to go make your big bag. I don't know what to say. It's unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. Cheapest tickets went from $250 to $90. My Canelo Crawford tickets was $560, and that was one of the cheapest tickets. Okay, I am your leader. You want a cookie because you overpaid for boxing tickets? What was your point? They was just saying tickets ain't selling. F or the I don't know how true that was. They always say Tank tickets ain't selling. They say that shit every single fight. It seems like she got legal counsel before going to the police. Sometimes they bypass, blah blah blah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, y'all let me know down below y'all 2 cents, but shit, I ain't really got much else to say about it. There ain't really else much else to say. We just gotta sit back and see what the fuck happens. We just gotta sit back and see what happens. But I'm hearing Jake Paul looking for a replacement. That's 2 fights in a row that a situation like this has affected your career. Whether it's true or not true, you have to ask yourself, why do I keep ending up in these situations? Why do I keep ending up in these situations? Now, if it's true, then you know why you keep ending up in those situations. And I'm sure if it's not true, you know why you keep ending up in those situations too. But you may need to do a little bit deeper evaluation to just really hold yourself accountable to what the conclusion is. Because it's ridiculous at this point. And I mean, he's not the only fighter to go through things like this, to be in trouble like that. He's not the only fighter. So I don't like how people try to act like all the other fighters are on some type of moral high ground, or everybody is just listen. Some fighters trouble, some fighters get in trouble, some fighters don't get in trouble. Some fighters do shit you just don't ever find out about it. But none of these fighters are perfect. None of them. None of these fighters are perfect. Not even walk on water bud. So that's really all I got to say about that one. But what I did want to talk about real quick, just to lighten the mood. Hopefully Javante Tank Davis get this all figured out and he's able to get it together and not get himself in any more of these situations. But it just starts to be like, why do you keep getting yourself in these situations? Let me know. Figure it out. Because ain't no way you got out that last situation and then you go do some stupid stuff like this. Ain't no way. But we just got to sit back and see. So I want y'all to let me know and drop it below your 2 cents on this. First of all, what do y'all think about Shakur Soft Touch Stevenson, Montana Love? Let me find this picture. Tag along Keyshawn Davis, all sparring Jake the Snake Paul. They on Amanda Serrano ass, y'all. They on Amanda Serrano. She played herself. She exposed herself for trying to do too much. She finally exposed herself, and people finally see what I've been talking about. Where is this picture, y'all? I'm looking for it. Hold on. I'm trying to find a picture. Oh, oh, there you go. So here we go. Look at Keyshawn. He's just happy to be there. Tim Bradley went in on them. Tim Bradley called them sellouts. Now, we're going to talk about what Amanda did. Mr. Greg say it's all a part of the sideshow. That's what Mr. Greg. They talked all this about ruining the sport and all this, and it's a circus, and they really want to be a part of the circus. They wanted to be a part of the circus. They wanted to go walk the tightrope and jump through hoops and spank the elephants. This is wild to me. But what's really I mean, like this Tank Davis stuff really just kind of sucked the air out of everything, honestly. But what's really crazy about this is everybody's reaction. And people like, oh, they just want to get their money and get their experience and this and this and that. And I'm thinking in my head, so how could this fight been so bad and this and that and you got pride and your ego and you would never and this a circus and all that. But as soon as you got the opportunity to put your nose, your wig, and your glasses on, you jumped on it. And everybody's cool with it. And that's what I mean. Like these hard, quote unquote, hardcore fans, they don't have no consistency in what they're saying. That's another thing I'm noticing with the hardcore fans. I'm calling y'all out. Somebody gotta do it. Somebody gotta do it. It's no consistency. It's no consistency. It's whatever's convenient at the time and whatever I could use to shit on this fighter over here against my favorite fighter. If my favorite fighter do it, oh, he getting the bag. He da da da. He this and that. If my favorite fighter is contradicting everything he said, he contradicted everything he said. Let me see. Hold on. I think I got a video. He contradicting everything he said. And the last time I brought this up with y'all to have the conversation, people kept coming at me with the generic talking points. What is Shakur Stevenson on Tank Davis? He don't owe him nothing. Why should Shakur Stevenson care what Tank Davis think? He shouldn't care what he think. None of this, none of what I'm saying got to do with Javante Tank Davis. It has to do with Shakur Stevenson going back on his own word. Going back on his own word. Being a hypocrite. Being jealous and spiteful. Because really deep down inside, you just want to be included. Y'all remember when Tank didn't get invited to that little cult dinner Turkey was having? And Terrence was like, aha, you mad you ain't getting invited. Y'all remember when he did that? That's how Shakur Stevenson felt. Shakur was looking at all this promo for the Jake Paul fight. And in his mind, he just heard Tank voice, aha, you ain't getting invited. Aha, you ain't getting invited. I told y'all what happened. And then he got on Amazon and ordered that clown stuff and called Jake Paul and asked if they could spar. And now we here. So then I came across this video. I mean, I gotta see this because I'm like, hold on. I'm like, what? And ain't nobody really saying nothing about it. That's what's crazy to me. It's like nobody even really saying nothing about it.
What's late? You beat you. Point 262. I quit. No, you can't quit. What's
So Jake Paul punched faster than Shakur Stevenson? Jake Paul punches faster than Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson can't even make a fist, y'all. He won't even ball his fist up. If he ball his fist up, he'll punch faster.
late? beat you. Point 262. I quit. No, you can't quit. Watch.
Hell no, you're not about to walk away. We about to do this again. Don't play that. Where you going? No, 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 no. Come on, come on. Let's go. Let's go. That's why I'm really competitive. Like I don't think y'all really understand. Me and my friends are really competitive. We couldn't even like get together and play board games and card games. Like we tried that a couple times. No, we could probably we know older. We probably could do it now, but like not college. Oh, it's going down at any competitive event. Bowling, it's ridiculous. Y'all want to see it one more time? Let's see.
Like. We beat you. Point 262. I quit.
It might have been capping though. Ain't no way Jake Paul punched faster than Shakur Stevenson. I want to see some sparring footage. Y'all want to see some sparring footage? You feel me? I want to see some sparring footage. That's what I want to see. I want to see the sparring footage. All right, let me see what else we gonna review. But what y'all think about that? Let me know and drop it below. What do y'all think about this whole Shakur Stevenson sparring Jake Paul situation? Like, what are y'all like really y'all thoughts on that? Because a problem really with Shakur Stevenson like actually physically going to spar Jake Paul. That's not the challenge I'm having. What I just was trying to point out, and I really don't have a challenge with none of it. What I was trying to point out was the hypocrisy. Like this man been saying this and saying that, and he don't talk to me about tanking, but yet you want the opportunity to go participate in the event by working with the quote unquote ops after we just had this whole Boots in is off code campaign. You get what I'm saying? And so when you just kind of sit down and bring it all together, and then you start realizing that these people not serious and they don't really have no consistency or baseline with what they saying. You can disagree with me or agree with me. My baseline don't ever change. I may be able to sell you a different perspective or hey, I can see it from their way or something like that. But what I think, my baseline, it don't ever change. That's why I'm able to tell you, okay, as a fan, this is how I feel, this is how I think. But if I'm being objective, this is how I feel and this is how I think. But I'm starting to notice the pattern of we're gonna say whatever fits this moment so that we can either try to control this fighter and what decisions they're making, or to discredit or take something away or diminish something they've done in some type of manner. And it's crazy how when you point out something like what NHA Tube is doing, most boxers are hypocrites, but we're not talking about most boxers. We're talking about Shakur Stevenson right now. We're not talking about most boxers. We're talking about this situation right here, right now with Shakur Stevenson. See that deflecting, all of them do that, and like it's not gonna work with me. Just stop. Let's work on better communication skills, y'all. Come on with that. So let me see what else I got for y'all. Let me check the history. So what y'all think lately about Devin Haney? He been on his interview tour. Let me see if I can find some clips of Devin Haney. Devin Haney got his fight coming up. You know, I'm wondering why. This is a serious question, right? And I get it. Everybody feel like Devin should be going by himself and talking and this and that. But I'm curious as to where is Bill? Where is Bill? Like, do y'all think Bill was there? Because I never really like, even if Devin's doing the interview, Bill be there. So I wonder if Bill is still there. Because I'm like, where is Bill? Where is Bill? Like, Bill, the fight coming up. Now's the time you come be vocal, talk your noise, do do do. You know what you do. You know what I'm saying? Like, where are you at, Bill? Because Brian Norman Sr. is everywhere. He is everywhere. He be popping up on everybody's channel. I'm like, ooh, Jesus. At any time of the day, morning, afternoon, night, he be all on Rap Star. You know, that's for me, that's middle of the night. That's late night if you in the US. But shout out to Devin because this is one of those fights that people get the opportunity to look forward to. Even though to me, I feel like if Devin Haney is where he needs to be mentally, I don't think Brian Norman is going to beat Devin Haney. I mean, it's like I don't see it. I really don't. I feel like Norman's a good boxer. Don't get me wrong, but he still has a lot of things that I feel I could see he could improve upon, and a lot of things that Devin could be able to take advantage of. Now, another issue or challenge I have with Devin is his ability to make adjustments. That is something that after the Ryan Garcia fight, I really kind of look back at his other fights and I'm like, you know what? He really don't make adjustments like that. And I think that is what's slow, like stopping, or for me, that's what kind of makes it more difficult to put you in the elite category, right? Everybody like, oh, Devin's an elite boxer. He's not an elite boxer, in my opinion. He's a good boxer. He's not an elite boxer. And the fact that you don't make adjustments really is going to be difficult to put you in the elite category when you don't make adjustments, because that means once they figured out what you're doing and it stopped working, you about to get beat up unless you got some type of, dominance or something over you, or they're not able to execute what they need to execute in order to win the fight. So my question is, one, will Brian Norman Jr. be able to figure out Devin's game plan, and will he be able to make the adjustments to Devin Haney? Because I think if he's not able to make the adjustment, Devin Haney gonna beat him, box circles around Brian Norman Jr. That's what I think gonna happen. Here go Tony. Devin is an elite. To me, Tony, no, Devin is an elite. And he's a good boxer. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying he's a bad boxer. He's a decent boxer. But elite, I would have to say no. And looking back as Devin fights, he don't really make any adjustments. And Norman Jr. is nowhere near the boxer that Devin Haney is. Like I'm watching Norman, I'm like, man, like he got a lot of fundamental things I see, but maybe that's his style. Maybe that's how he fight. And I don't think he's a bad fighter. I think Devin has more experience, and people acting like that don't mean nothing. Like y'all acting like the fact that Devin is more experienced don't mean nothing. In any other fight, experience matters, but in this fight, for some reason, experience don't matter. I don't understand that. Well, Tony, I mean, okay, he walking away with the wins. It's hard to adjust. Okay, that doesn't change what I'm saying though, because you so great you never have to adjust. That means that you don't know how to adjust then. Like we agree. Tony, you always trying to make it seem like you saying something the opposite of what I'm saying, but we be agreeing. I don't understand why you do that. I don't understand why you be doing that. Just say you agree, Tony. You don't gotta act like you don't agree, only for us to really be agreeing. You just be wanting to argue or debate. Devin got to show that he's elite in this fight. I want to see his game plan and adjustments. He better fight like he did Ramirez. Engage more, of course, because in the Ramirez fight, he was getting the angles. He just wasn't letting his hands go like that and throwing the shots. He was faster than Ramirez. He was getting to the spot quicker than Ramirez. Like, I don't know why he didn't beat Ramirez up. I have no idea. Like, he should have knocked Ramirez out. Seriously. He should have really beat Ramirez up. Ramirez was slow, couldn't keep up with him, all of that. But for some reason, he didn't let his hands go like that. Now, I feel like he is gonna have to do a lot of lateral movement in this fight. Keep Norman at the end of his shots. Turn him. That's how I think he should fight him. Tank couldn't make any adjustments against Roach, and I still think he's elite. So in HA2, you watched that whole fight and Tank didn't make any adjustments? Is that what you're telling me? Is that what you're saying? Just to clarify my thinking. And we're not talking about Tank. You talking about Tank ain't make adjustments in one fight and you think he elite. I'm talking about not making adjustments, period. That's what I'm talking about. No cap say you don't know what adjustments are. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Tank and Roach made adjustments. It was a chess match. Exactly. That was a very good technical fight. I don't know what NHA talking about. They just be throwing stuff out there. Just I don't know why y'all do that. Let's work on like not doing that. The issue is when he gets in trouble with fighters like Loma, who figures him out, no adjustments were made, nor the Ryan Garcia fight. And that's what I'm saying. Will he be able to make any adjustments in this fight if he have to? That's what I'm asking. That's my question. Because if not, he may be in trouble. But like seriously, how do y'all see Brian Norman beating Devin Haney? Like how does that look to y'all? Is it like just catch him with a shot or because of course he got a puncher's chance, he got power. Let's see if we can get some. And I'm not falling for this knockout talk. Devin Haney haven't knocked nobody out in 6 years. Trying to say that every single fight, it's like it's old at this point. Like you're not about to knock nobody out. You haven't knocked nobody out in like 5, 6 years, but cut it out. Let's take a look at his workout.
Game.
D-Bo! Sharp shit. Good job.
Why is he throwing his jab way out here? Like, that's weird to me.
Catch my hook.
Good job.
Y'all see Devin catching them hooks? Y'all seen Devin catching them hooks? All right, let's see. Oh, boy, that pop.
Jab. Fake 1, 2. Get out of there. Jab. Pick 1, 2, hook right hand. Put it right hand. Catch my hook.
Sharp.
Jab.
Sharp as a tag.
Jab right hand.
Destiny cannot.
Can somebody tell me why he punching his jab hand like he got his arm all the way over? Like, your face is right here, sir. Why is your hand all the way out for my jab?
You watching the greatest fighter today. Devin hanging.
Right hand after that.
He ain't never seen nothing like that.
Right hand.
Somebody in trouble. November 22nd. Somebody in trouble. D-Bo is coming.
I ain't gonna lie, that would annoy the hell out of me at practice. I'd be like, bro, just be quiet and let me practice, please. Like, just shh. I'd be so irritating. The best boxer ever. Woo, you never seen nothing like that. I'd be like, be quiet. Wait, what you mean tuck? Wait, who said that? Says not tucking his arm to his rib cage kind of sus. What you mean? So everyone has a plan till they get punched in the face. So, all right, on a scale of 1 to 10, what are we giving Devin for the workout? On a scale of 1 to 10, what are we giving him for his media workout?
The speed, the power, the high skills, the sharp. The man born for this moment. Devin Haney is the moment.
Devin Haney cannot help but drop that right hand, y'all. He can't help. I'm seeing him trying to keep it up, but as soon as he starts to get comfortable and focus on something, that look at it, that right hand drops. You remember how Rolly was in that fight with Ryan Garcia? That boy was holding the phone. He was holding the phone. Devin Haney has to fix this.
D-Bo! What you got on my 40? Oh, we coming. They said we ain't coming. We coming. You best believe we coming. That's right.
Y'all think he can fuck with all this?
Watch him every way. Show me something. Hide your change, y'all. D-Bo coming. Don't show him too much, man. Don't show him too much.
Yeah, I think he might try to fight Brian on the inside, though. Is that what it's looking like to y'all? Is that what it's looking like to y'all? I hope he don't do that. They said they was doing that for Ryan and they did it. I hope he don't do that. Like that would be a horrible game plan again. But he looked like he trying to be in there. Pop, 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 slipping shots, changing angles, slipping shots. Come on, man. You're not about to fight Brian Norman like that, Devin Haney. No. No, don't fight him like that. Tell me what y'all, let me rewind it a little bit. Why? Look how he practicing these mitts.
That's right. Y'all think he can fuck with all this?
Watch him take it away. Show me something. Hide your chains, y'all. Debo coming. Show him too much, y'all. Don't show him too much.
We won't wonder,
Show him too much. Time!
He stopped it. Look. He stopped it. Don't show him too much. Don't show him too much. Man, listen. Devin Haney fan, the Hanos clan. Please inbox Devin Haney and tell him, please do not fight Brian Norman Jr. on the inside. Don't tell him that. Come on, Devin. Come on, Bill. You know y'all not gonna make the same mistake 2 times in a row. Every time you fight a puncher, you're gonna fight him on the inside? That don't even make no sense. Brian Norman Jr. will struggle with the footwork. People say, "Oh, he's so great at cutting the ring off." We'll have to see. He'll have to prove it. I'd be like, "Show me you can cut the ring off. Show me." I'm about to run around. Show me you can cut the ring off. Let's see what else we got for some Devin Haney. Come on, y'all, a fight coming up. So let's look up the odds real quick, right fast. Let's do that. Let's check the odds. I used to have my betting buddy, Big Supreme. He disappeared off of YouTube. Big Supreme, where you at? We got a fight coming up. Gotta get some bread. We're about to look up the odds, y'all. Let's see what they talking about. Let's see what they talking about. What does that mean? Number games? All right, here we go. Let's find boxing. Let me share my screen with y'all. All right, here we go. They got Floyd Tyson up here. Man, like Floyd Mayweather fighting everybody, ain't he? So let's see. Did y'all see Devin Haney? When Devin Haney fight? Oh, here we go. Boom. 145. Can y'all see that? 145, 112. Let me make it bigger. All right. Will the fight go the distance? Yes. No. Plus 160. So they expecting a knockout, y'all. I think, ain't that what they're saying, y'all? I ain't the best at the reading the odds. But if they got minus 210 for it to go the distance, oh, they not expecting a knockout. They expecting it to go the distance. Right? 200 on the under. Let's see the fight props. That's all they got? Oh, that's all they got. Okay, maybe they'll put stuff up closer to the fight, more bets. But that's what I gotta use because I'm here in Texas, so I don't have all the DraftKings bets and all that crazy crazy stuff y'all be getting a bet on. I don't got that. I don't got that. I'm gonna drop the link here in a second. But did y'all hear Bomac crashing out on The Voice? I think that was The Voice. Was that show? Did y'all hear Bomac crashing out on The Voice? Because I asked him about Boots Ennis. Rick Timms, you just came at the right time. Because I just was about to bring up and show. I'm not going to be on here long tonight, y'all. About to bring up and show y'all. Amanda Serrano. Bean. This is Tony's favorite fighter. Favorite woman fighter, Amanda Serrano. And I've been telling y'all this and telling y'all this and telling y'all this, but for some reason, nobody wants to listen because they don't like Clarissa Shields. So since they don't like Clarissa Shields, it don't matter what anybody else is. We can't acknowledge anything else anybody is doing because we don't like her. But I'm gonna share a video with y'all from Dr. Boxing Talk because his point of view was very similar to mine, and I was like, thank goodness that it's people out here with some sense. I felt like I was the only one. Mr. Greg, he came through. Dr. Boxing Talk came through. I'm like, okay, so I'm not losing my mind. I'm not the only one tripping. So we all know that Layla Ali dropped the part 2. And it's been some back and forth with Clarissa Shields and Layla Ali. And in the midst of all this going on, Amanda Serrano decides to post this right here. Y'all see this? She decided to post this right here, right? And at first glance, again, I'm not defending Clarissa Shields. I'm not saying she right or wrong. I'm not even talking about Clarissa Shields. I'm talking about Amanda Serrano right now. Nobody said nothing to Amanda about Amanda, right? And if you go back and you check the history, Amanda Serrano be doing this. Either Clarissa Shields is into it with somebody else or somebody talking about, like, whenever she could try to get in there and sneak this, she do. And then Clarissa Shields be popping off. And then it's like, oh, she's just jealous and this and that. But it be stuff like this. And this is what I be trying to tell y'all. Like, Clarissa Shields is not always right, but she's not always wrong either. And those instances where I seen the sneak dissing and this and that, I just come out and point it out. That's all. I'm like, nah, this chick was da 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 da, right? I just come out and point it out. So Amanda Serrano comes, posts this up after the part 2 drops, surrounded by greatness. They are beautiful and classy. And people like, what? That's not a sneak diss. And I'm like, okay, cool. If you might not feel like it's a sneak diss, but somebody else may feel like it's a sneak diss, right? Could both of those things be true? Could both of those things be true? Now, however, you have a history of doing this, and this is how you act. So I know it's a sneak diss because that's what you do. So I'm like, man, why would she post this right now? Why would she post this? Is so petty. So I go through the comments. Boom, he say it's only one quote. Somebody say love all 3. Strong, beautiful women. Hater or lover, Clarissa Shields is the greatest woman of all time. Where them other comments at? Sneak dissing. Nobody gonna step in that ring though. Y'all fighters, y'all ain't gotta play no internet games. Oh, the homie Dr. Boxing Talk. LOL. This is the person that they say is innocent and doesn't stir trouble. This post is coincidental, right? Birds of a feather. No, snakes slithered together, throwing stones and hiding their hands. Thank you. Exactly. Exactly. Let's see. That's some role models right there. None of this ugly, rude, arrogant energy. When that's exactly what they're doing. Being rude, ugly energy, mean girl energy, being petty. But if I come back and say something and pop off, I'm wrong. Now, I don't be agreeing with Clarissa Shields jumping out the window because the thing is, you can't handle people that are being passive aggressive or sneak dissing you. You cannot handle them like that, right? Because they're underhanded and undermining and doing things that other people don't see, or they're presenting them in a way to where it's like, oh no, I tried to help you, I tried to do this, I tried to do that. So you look crazy when you start popping off every time they do something because other people don't see it. So that's why you can't just be popping off and jumping out the window because you're going to look crazy. You're going to be the villain. You're going to be all of these things. On top of you already just being outspoken, inserting yourself in situations sometimes that don't really concern you, right? Like you get offended by everything. Like your name need to be included in everything. And if that's how you are and that's how you feel, that's how you are and that's how you feel. But the only point that I'm trying to make is let's not act like these women don't be sneak dissing. Petty, passive aggressive, catty, vindictive, all of that. I'm trying to see. All right, it was some other comments. There's more comments now. When I read it earlier, it was some different comments, and everybody was like, "Yeah, she sneak this, and of course she sneak this, and why would she post this?" And she should have never posted this. Like, you tripping. You just had to insert yourself in the situation. It don't got nothing to do with you. This is Layla and Clarissa beefing back and forth. I post what I want and say what I want. Yeah, I bet you do, Amanda. I bet you do, Amanda. Let's see what y'all saying over here in this chat. This mental gymnastics is crazy. I know, Tony. I know it's hurting you to think, bro. I know it's hurting you to think and kind of open your mind up a little bit and don't be so one-sided and black and white and understand. I know. You'll get used to it though. It's like a muscle. Oh, I know you know about muscles. It's like your brain. Did you, Tony? You know your brain is a muscle, right? So you can strengthen it and train it. So that's what we're gonna do over here. We're gonna work that brain muscle. I'm gonna get y'all brain muscles stronger. Clarissa forced growth. She got a trademark. She is the growth. She means she forced it. Put it out. Now Clarissa look crazy because she always popping off. She do look crazy because she always popping off. I agree. But none of them ever said Clarissa wasn't a good fighter, but she shits on people to uplift herself, which isn't right. What does she say to shit on people, Payton, for? I keep hearing people saying she's shit on people because she feel like she a better boxer than them. But I'm not even trying to go there. I've been hearing that Clarissa do this, she do that. I understand that. But I'm just pointing out the sneak dissing. We already know everything that's wrong with Clarissa. We've been talking about it for 3 days. We've been talking about it for 3 days. We already know what's wrong with him. Y'all got a whole list of stuff that's wrong with Clarissa, but can't sit down and evaluate yourself and figure out what type of counselor you need to go to. We didn't already evaluated her. But I wanted to share a video with y'all that I've seen. Shout out to the homie Dr. Boxing Talk. If y'all not sub to Dr. Boxing Talk, if you enjoy, listen, let me tell you what's going on in these boxing streets. If you enjoy common sense boxing talk, where everybody's entitled to their own opinion and you can have dialogue and go back and forth, where you don't have to sit in echo chambers with a bunch of insecure dudes that need validation and kick everybody out they chat that disagree with them, go on over to Dr. Boxing Talk. Very educated in the sport, good educated conversation. I don't know why it's loading up like that. Now you want to skate past Clarissa's craziness. Park it and address it. Then we can move on. It's already been addressed. What are you talking about? We've been addressing it this whole time. That's how y'all.
Boxing news has been ridiculous.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's hit the live review to Dr. Boxing Talk.
Ridiculously slow lately. But one of the big things that's taken over the airwaves is the ongoing beef between Clarissa Shields and Layla Ali, to which a lot of people are chiming in, including some of their female boxing contemporaries, like Amanda Serrano. Check this out.
Watch out, little bitch. Watch out, little bitch.
Now, I know it doesn't seem that much, but you got to be the fool to think this is completely coincidental, right? I mean, is this your classy queen?
Next question.
Because to me, it's just another petty, vindictive, snake slithering, sneak dissing hater. And I'll explain.
Oh, that boy say petty, vindictive, didn't I use the word vindictive? I mean, it's like he just took the thoughts out of my head.
Why.
Hello guys, this is Rolly Romero.
Yo, my name is Nonito Donaire. What's up guys, Designer's Eyes.
Here with Bob Santos Boxing.
And I rock with Dr. Boxing Talk.
I want to give a quick shout out to Dr. Boxing Talk.
And I want to give a big shout out to Dr. Boxing Talk. Thank you for all the love, thank you for all the support.
You're rocking with Dr. Boxing Talk. Get your daily news from my man right here, the best in the business. Let's get it, baby.
All day, baby.
Amen.
Bam!
If I tell you I'm good, probably you'll say I'm boasting. If I tell you I'm no good, you know one line.
Yo, what's good, Boxing Talk
Shout out to Dr. Boxing Talk for the production, got the intro, everything. Let's go.
family? Welcome back to your favorite boxing news channel, Dr. Boxing Talk. And we have some things to talk about. BTF rise up. So unless you've been living under a rock and not been paying attention to this channel like you should be, I don't know why you wouldn't be. You know, you would be hip to the ongoing beef or renewed beef, rekindled beef, whatever you want to call it, between Clarissa Shields and Layla Ali, right? You know, and Clarissa has pretty much held her own, and Layla Ali has done the same. I'm not really here to pick sides because I've already talked about this topic and where I stand on this, but I will just tell you that things aren't always what they seem. You see what I'm saying? Some people like to throw stones and hide their hands, and some people like to be the aggressor and then also play the victim simultaneously, and that just doesn't fly, right? So what I'm saying is that Layla Ali just dropped 2 long episodes. What was it, like an hour? I think one was like 30 minutes. The other one was like 25 minutes. So technically 55 minutes, damn near an hour, to essentially tell us what she already told us before, what we already knew. She has no intention on fighting Clarissa Shields. And I don't have a problem with that. Like I said, I'm not going to go ahead and I'm not going to go ahead and talk about what I've already discussed before. I'm not going to hit a replay, but I will say in a nutshell that I don't think that she has to fight. I don't think she should fight her because, you know, it's 17 years. I'm not saying that Layla Ali hasn't fought some people where she took advantage of their advanced age in her heyday.
Damn. I'm sorry.
But what I'm saying is that, you know, this is similar to Mario Barrios and Manny Pacquiao as far as the age range, right? Mario Barrios and Clarissa being 30, and then Manny Pacquiao and Layla Ali being in their late 40s, 46, 47, respectively, right? For your listening pleasure, we are now on Spotify under Dr. Boxing Talk. The same thing on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, everything. Dr. Boxing Talk, man. Come rock with us. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. So I understand the age gap. She doesn't have to fight. But if you're not going to fight her, then stop pretending. Stop pump faking. You said that you wanted a certain amount of money. And
Ain't that what I said? Ain't that what I said? If you not gonna fight, why are you doing all this if you're not gonna fight her? That doesn't mean I want to fight. That don't mean Clarissa right. That don't mean none of that. It means why are you doing all of this if you're not gonna fight her? Why you saying you saying, oh, if somebody give me 15 million, I might consider it, but I'm not trying to come back to boxing. And Clarissa like, cool, I'm gonna call your bluff. You go to 15 million. Why she get the 15 million? She twisting up Layla words. Layla said she didn't want to fight her, but she also said if somebody come with 15 or 20 million, she might consider it. Like, are y'all serious?
when Clarissa Shields came up with that quantity that you said you wanted, and you also said that if the money right, Layla there night.
Did you ever get back in the ring just for fun, shits and giggles?
Money right, Layla there every night.
Stop it. Get some help.
That's what you said, right? So then if you don't want to fight it, then why are you dropping an hour dissertation just to say everything except for let's fight, right? So that's what it is right there in that regard. You see what I'm saying? And there's been a bunch of sneak dissing, but who does the most sneak dissing? A lot of times it's one of those people that try to portray an image that doesn't really match their insides, you know? And Amanda Serrano, who's another one that's similar to Layla Ali, she chimed in with this photo. And before you say, Doc, you're tripping, you're reaching, that's not really that much. Well, if you think about the timing of her dropping this photo and what she said about being classy, then you realize that this is a very unclassy thing to do. It's very petty. You see what I'm saying? And she's really just sneak dissing, and she does this all the time. You see? And that I've always said this, you know what I'm saying? I think Amanda Serrano is a great fighter. I think that she lost to Katie Taylor 3 times.
Yeah.
You know, but people will say that she was robbed 3 times. Well, then you're out there looking like a victim. How you get robbed on your own platform because it was an MVP promoted fight? How you get robbed on your own platform 3 times? Just accept the loss. You see what I'm saying? Katie Taylor's better. But, you know, I think outside of that, she's a great fighter, you know, but her attitude and the way that she undermines people, it stinks, right? And she just she gives backhanded compliments a lot. Like even when Alicia Bumgarner joined MVP, she was like, yeah, I'm so happy to share a platform with Alicia Bumgarner. You know, I'm always willing to pave the way for others and let them shine on the platform that I built. So she, like I said, she always undermines and makes herself the center of attention. She does it all the time. Excuse me, Alicia Bumgarner has been calling you out. Alicia Bumgarner is also undisputed. So Alicia Bumgarner also built her own profile. But also shame on Alicia Bumgarner because, you know, Alicia Bumgarner called out Amanda Serrano, to which Amanda Serrano never wanted to fight her. But because she's on her team now, and, you know, shout out to Alicia Bumgarner, you got to do what you have to do. But I'm sure that she feels the backbiting, but she doesn't want to say anything. And she's going to chill out with the calling out of Amanda Serrano because she doesn't want to bite the hand that feeds her. But Clarissa Shields doesn't have that problem. Clarissa Shields has her own platform, essentially. When she fights, she is the main event. And when she fights, she brings out the city. You see what I'm saying? So when these people are trying to team up and form Voltron against somebody else,
I gotta pause it because I don't think y'all hearing Dr. Boxing talk. I don't think y'all hearing Dr. Boxing talk. And it's difficult to have this conversation because y'all can't really be objective. Y'all can't really be objective. Y'all think if y'all acknowledge something else, then that means you approve of something else. And that's just not a mature way of thinking. They clicking up, taking slick shots, sneak dissing. But y'all don't see it though.
then, I mean, you can either go with the group.
Nigga, you's a bitch.
Or you could try to analyze the situation from an honest standpoint and see what's really going on. And what's really going on is that Amanda Serrano and Layla Ali, they're like a bunch of high school mean girls, you know? But the thing about the mean girls, at least in the movies, when they show them, they're at least attractive. I can't say the same for Amanda Serrano. Let me stop playing. But anyway, so I mean, I don't know. It's just like seems like they're just doing a whole bunch of mean girl stuff and try to act like they're so classy and so innocent. But at the same time, they always throw shade and they do this all the time. Even with Clarissa Shields, like I said before, and Layla Ali, regardless of whose side you're picking, if you know the origin of their beef, which even Layla Ali has said it in her little documentary that she dropped, right? She tried to give it to you and kick it to you a little flavorful way to try to manipulate it and make it seem like she didn't do anything wrong. But they did have a good relationship. And then she went and essentially sneak dissed and disregarded what Clarissa Shields was doing as a professional back on the Breakfast Club years.
Come on, Dr. Boxing Talk. Come on, bro. It's facts. This man is cooking with fish grease. He cooking with hot grease. Dr. Boxing Talk is cooking. Listen, if y'all not sub to Dr. Boxing Talk, y'all tripping. Y'all really missing some good common sense boxing talk. Listen, if you're gonna be just saying generic talking points like y'all be doing over here, don't even go over there. This ain't the channel for you. Don't even go over there wasting that man time with generic talking points. Don't even do it to him.
Ago, almost a decade ago, right? So it was just little shade like that she was throwing, that if you are somebody that is accustomed to defending yourself and standing up for yourself, then you're not going to let it slide all the time. And so I want to be very clear. I'm not defending Clarissa Shields.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
I'm not attacking Layla Ali.
Bullshit! Bullshit! Bullshit, bullshit, bullshit!
I'm just saying that all of us have been in situations before, where people do something to you and then try to act like they didn't do anything wrong and you're tripping for how you react. I'm not saying that how Clarissa Shields acts or reacts is always appropriate, but I'm definitely not going to act like I'm oblivious to what Amanda Serrano and Layla Ali and other people that have that demonstrate very similar patterns like this and very narcissistic in nature aren't being venomous themselves. They're like you say, birds of a feather flock together.
Hold on, I gotta rewind it. Are y'all hearing Dr. Boxing Talk, or y'all just mad because he making a good point and y'all not listening no more? Y'all waiting to just say Clarissa started it as a rebuttal. Let me rewind it. We're gonna go back. Is he cooking with grease? He cooking. I got another one. I got another Dr. Boxing Talk video to show because he cooking with grease.
All of us have been in situations before, where people do something to you and then try to act like they didn't do anything wrong and you're tripping for how you react. I'm not saying that how Clarissa Shields acts or reacts is always appropriate, but I'm definitely not going to act like I'm oblivious to what Amanda Serrano and Layla Ali and other people that have that demonstrate very similar patterns like this and very narcissistic in nature aren't being venomous themselves. They're like you say, birds of a feather flock together. Well, I don't know what they say about snakes, but they gosh dang slithering alongside each other. I'll tell you that, man. But yeah, I just want to touch on that real quick because I saw this while scrolling on Twitter. I saw Amanda Serrano inserting herself for no reason. And like I said, it's just a bunch of, it's a weak mentality. And shout out to Holly Holmes too, because Holly Holmes is in the picture. She caught up in the crossfire. I'm excluding Holly Holmes. I don't know anything personally that is too negative about Holly Holmes as far as beefing and stuff like that. She just happened to be in the picture. So when I'm talking about the snakes slithering together, I'm talking about Amanda Serrano and Layla Ali, not Holly Holmes. You see what I'm saying? But y'all let me know what y'all think about that. Don't forget to smack that like button, but most importantly, remember with God, we can do anything.
All right, so it got real spicy in the comment section over here. So let's check it out and see what these people saying, because it's just like, it's starting to feel like, I don't know, sometimes, and maybe if it's content creators in the chat, y'all can let me know if y'all feel like this or experience this. Sometimes, because usually my opinions is, I may have a strong opinion or something, but people don't really care, right? They just let me have my opinion and have their opinion, and we're able to be cool. But sometimes it's those topics where it starts to feel like you can't have that opinion. You shouldn't have that opinion, right? And that's what make me kind of be like, that's when it get kind of weird, right? And it's like when you express the opinion, you got to keep defending it. You got to keep re-saying what you really mean. Like you keep intentionally being misunderstood. It's like this cycle, right? And I'm starting to notice it. It don't happen with a lot of topics, but it's starting to become prevalent with the American stars in boxing, the African American stars in boxing. It's like this pattern is starting to get more relevant. And this seems to be one of those topics where it's like, you shouldn't have that opinion. Your opinion is wrong. And what's crazy is what I'm saying is not even an opinion. It's just an observation that I'm pointing out. But for some reason, I have to keep defending just simply an observation that I'm pointing it out. And that's weird to me. I gotta be able to kind of look into that and kind of articulate it better what I'm trying to say. So I come through in the comment sections. I say, thank you, Dr. Boxing Talk. Here is this guy. Man, you are twisting that woman's words. She said, okay, we're not gonna talk about that. Miss Shields' response came up with Black Lives Matter, meaning what? Where's the Black Lives Matter movement now? How is that a receipt? Basically, 24 fights with 21 knockouts stamped to her name and moved on. Nothing else left to prove. She could still command a $15 million payday. No other fighter right now could give you that money. Who is Miss Shields' next opponent? And what payday? Sorry, Layla retired 17 years ago and don't have any interest in fighting. So move on. Word of advice. Please, Miss Shield, protect your brand because your boxing career and after you need it. Good luck and God bless. Command or demand. Either way, whether Layla is commanding or demanding, wouldn't that imply that she wants to fight or at least initiated the idea? Exactly. Y'all be contradicting yourselves. Why would I agree with you? And you're too busy arguing with yourself. Again, as stated in the video, I don't want them to fight, but I'm not going to be mad at somebody answering the call to somebody pump faking with a challenge. God bless you too. And this is what I'm saying when it's like I gotta just defend basic observations and stuff that I'm saying. If you say for 15 million, 20 million, I consider it. Or you say if the money right, Layla there every night. And I say, you know what? I'm gonna call her on that bluff. Since she's talking all that hot shit, I'm gonna call her on that bluff. Should you do that? No. Layla Ali is old. Why you trying to fight her? All of that stuff. But we got to stop sitting here and acting like Layla Ali was just like, no, I'm retired. Leave me alone. I don't want to fight you. And Clarissa was like, no, fight me. Here's 15 minutes. That's not what happened. That's not what happened. So let me see. So that was cool. That was one of Dr. Box's videos I want to share with y'all. And then there's one more video I want to share with y'all as far as Clarissa Shields fighting Shadazer Green. Now, I don't mind if she fights Shadazer Green. I think that'll be an ass whooping. I don't see why y'all think Shadazer Green gonna beat Clarissa Shields. I don't think she's skillful enough. I think she's too slow. I just think it's a bad style matchup, in my opinion. Her gas tank is trash. She barely beat Franchon Cruz. I mean, she beat Savannah Marsh. No, Franchon Cruz beat Savannah Marsh. Or lost to Savannah Marsh. Let me find this video. We back with Dr. Boxing Talk.
It's crazy, bro. Like, it's one thing to not like Clarissa Shields. I don't care about that. But to say like she's not doing enough, are you retarded? You're telling me somebody who's been undisputed 4 times in 3 different weight classes, she needs to do more? to get a belt that somebody who's only has one belt, been a champion one time, has? The fuck out of here, bro. Bro, I can't stand these goofballs. That's the problem, because this guy's an American writer, bro. You don't see it's
Hold on,
crazy, bro. Like, there's one thing to not like Clarissa Shields. I don't care about that. But to say like she's not doing enough, are you retarded? You're telling me somebody who's been undisputed 4 times in 3 different weight classes, she needs to do more to get a belt that somebody who's only has one belt?
Tony, stop playing with me. Savannah Marshall did not get robbed. She looked like trash in that fight against Franchise Cruz. Trash. She looked like I don't know. Savannah Marshall looked like trash in that fight. Cut it out.
Champion one time, has? The fuck out of here, bro. Bro, I can't stand these goofballs. That's the problem, because this guy's an American writer, bro. You don't see Irish boxing writers coming out and shitting on Katie Taylor. You don't see it. Man, I'm not saying that there's none. I'm not saying they don't exist, but you don't see it at the highest level. This is ridiculous, bro.
Hello, guys. This is Rolly Romero.
Yo, my name is Nonito Donaire. What's up, guys? Designer's Eyes.
Here with Bob Santos Boxing.
And I rock with Dr. Boxing Talk.
I want to give a quick shout out to Dr. Boxing Talk.
And I want to give a big shout out to Dr. Boxing Talk. Thank you for all the love. Thank you for all the support.
You're rocking with Dr. Boxing Talk. Get your daily news from my man right here, the best in the business. Let's get it, baby.
All day, baby.
Amen.
Bam!
If I tell you I'm good, probably you'll say I'm boasting. If I tell you I'm no good, you know one line.
Now let's get right to it. So they're talking about Clarissa Shields, man. I'm gonna pull it up too, because I want y'all to see this, man. I want y'all to see, and this is what gets on my nerves, man. I'm tired of the disrespect. I'm very much so tired of the disrespect for Clarissa Shields. You know, whether you like her or not, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? If you don't rock with her, that's cool. You don't have to like somebody. Everybody doesn't like everybody. Everybody don't like LeBron James, but to act like LeBron James doesn't deserve the credit that he receives is crazy, right? Everybody doesn't like Michael Jordan, but to act like he doesn't deserve the credit that he receives is crazy, right? So same with Clarissa Shields. You don't have to like Clarissa Shields, but to disrespect her is crazy, especially in the realm of boxing. You may not like her personally, you may not like her personality, you may not like how she carries herself or whatever, but to act like she hasn't accomplished stuff is crazy. And I think that's what's going on. And if you're a fan, that's different, right? Fans are different, because the word fan is short for fanatic, and you got crazy sometimes when you're fanatical about something. So if you don't like Clarissa Shields, that's cool. If you don't think that she's doing enough, that's cool. But Clarissa Shields responded to this, and the post is now unavailable. Okay, here it goes. I found it. So shout out to Mizuki Haruta, right? Mizuki Haruta right here. She won a Ring Magazine belt. She had a Ring Magazine belt delivered to her in California, right? So then Clarissa Shields responds and says, "What do I got to do to get one of these?" And she put a demon sign, right? So that's what's up, man. She got a Ring Magazine. Shout out to Mizuki. You see what I'm saying? She got it. She's going to make her second defense on November 20th.
Mr. Greg says people don't like their cherished icons challenged or criticized, even when it's warranted, because it hurts their feelings. Layla has shown she is petty and lacks grace, but her fans refuse to see it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Petty and lacks grace. Wow. It's pretty deep. Okay, Mr. Greg.
22nd with the same date as David Benavidez and Anthony Yarden, them, right? She's going against Gloria Gallardo, right? So Clarissa Shields said, "What do I do to get one of these?" And then this man, Douglas Fisher, and you know Douglas Fisher, let's click on his name. This is what Douglas Fisher looks like, right? He writes for The Ring, and he's an editor-in-chief in boxing. Shout out to him. And he has a picture with Mizuta, right? Coincidentally, because that just shows you how much of a ring ambassador he is, right? He writes for The Ring. So he responded to Clarissa Shields, and he said, "Drop back down to 168 and beat Shadeja Green." I have a major problem with that. I have a huge problem with that. He said that for Clarissa Shields to get the Ring Magazine belt, she needs...
Like the boxing about to start frying y'all. He about to start cooking y'all. Because Now the thing is, well, if Clarissa Shields wants to get the this and that she deserves, she need to go down and do this and do that and do this and do that. What? I mean, she can go down if she wants to. I get it, but I'm like, these girls need to come up and fight her. He's making a very valid point. Since when do y'all tell people they need to go down to prove how great they are?
To drop back down and fight Shadeja Green. Now, I want to see her fight Shadeja Green. That's cool. But I want to be very clear, right? That's a huge problem because this guy is supposed to be a boxing aficionado, a boxing historian, a boxing expert, right? And you're telling her to move back down. Would you tell Alexander Usyk to move down if Beterbiev wanted to fight him? You wouldn't dare say that, right? Would you tell Terrence Bud Crawford, did you tell Canelo to move down to fight Terrence Crawford when Terrence Crawford wanted to fight him? You wouldn't dare say that, right? If Brian Norman wanted to fight Terrence Crawford, would you tell Terrence Crawford to move back down to 147? You wouldn't dare say that, right? If Bam Rodriguez wanted to fight Naoya Inoue, you wouldn't dare say Naoya Inoue move down to Bam Rodriguez, right? No, you would tell everybody, all the aforementioned fighters, to move up to fight them. You would tell Bam to move up to fight Inoue. You would tell Brian Norman to move up to fight Terrence Crawford. You told Terrence Crawford to move up to fight Canelo. You would tell Beterbiev and Jaya Pataya and anybody else to move up to fight Usyk. But when it comes to Clarissa Shields, she needs to move down to accommodate the people that are calling her out. You're a fucking donkey. You're a donkey and you're disrespectful, bro. You're a donkey and you're disrespectful. I want to be very clear. If Clarissa Shields doesn't have a belt, being a 2-time gold medalist, being a 4-time undisputed champion in 3 different weight classes, if she doesn't have a belt, it's not that she has to do something. It's that you need to do something. That means you're dropping the ball. That means you're not acknowledging her greatness. If there's not a
Let me pause it before they explode, Dr. Boxing. Let me pause it before they explode. Cause you cooking, bro. You cooking. Let me pause it before they explode, man. I know they glitching. They click, 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 click. They at the crib just click, 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 click. They glitching right now. I mean, he's spitting facts. I don't even gotta say nothing.
If there's a belt on this planet in respects to boxing that Clarissa Shields doesn't have, it's not because she's not doing something. It's not because she's lacking something. It's because you are biased. Probably some other things that are inhumane, disrespectful piece of trash. There's nothing that she has to do to get any any belt in boxing, including the ring, because she's already done it multiple times. If Mizuta can get it, if Mizuki can get it, Clarissa Shields can get it.
No, did he?
She don't have to do anything. And the last thing she has to do is move down.
Yeah.
Clarissa Shields is undisputed at heavyweight, but if you know women's boxing, heavyweight is anything above 175, right? So 175 and up is heavyweight. So sorry, 176 and up is heavyweight. So anything above 175 is heavyweight. Light heavyweight's 175. Super middleweight is 168. Everything else is.
Tony, why do you keep saying you in the echo chamber when you hear disagreeing and having your own opinion? Why do you keep saying this an echo chamber? Ain't nobody timing you out, cussing you out, yelling at you. You having your own opinion. So can you please tell me why you accusing my platform of being an echo chamber? Like, I don't understand why you doing that. I don't really like that. It's kind of offensive, really. When I pride my channel on not being that. And for some reason, you keep saying it's an echo chamber. Can you please explain to me why you keep saying that?
Pretty much in concurrence with the male counterparts, right? So Shadeja is at super middleweight 168. You're not even telling her to move to 175 and they can meet halfway. You're telling Clarissa Shields to go back down.
Yeah.
But but the main point is that I watch a lot of stuff. So I seen when Clarissa Shields was talking about maybe going with Matchroom, and I've always said Eddie Hearn is the best promoter, man. Clarissa Shields needs to go with Matchroom, bro.
No,
Eddie Hearn would not fly with Eddie Hearn, because if Eddie Hearn is good at anything, he's good at promoting his fighters, man, and make you respect what they've accomplished and what they have. You see what I'm saying? He wouldn't be going for this. And it's so funny because I saw an interview with Eddie Hearn, and he was talking about that, just like Clarissa Shields mentioned on $1 Million Worth of Game, that she's in discussions with Matchroom. And if you notice, there was an interview with Eddie Hearn probably like 2 days ago.
Oh, shoot. My bad, y'all. I ain't even noticed I had no super chat. Shout out to Big Dog Willie with the $5 in the super chat. He says, what pissed me off about people who get on Clarissa It's not like Layla Ali didn't talk ish. Layla Ali talked a gang of mess and people gave her a pass. That's all I've been saying this whole time, Big Dog Willie. That's the only point I've been trying to acknowledge. Shout out to Bird Weezy with the 1999 in the super chat. He says absolutely nothing. Just supporting the panel. Shout out to Bird Weezy. Mr. Greg, Clarissa called Layla's bluff and said, now what? Layla loves the spotlight, but she doesn't want the heat that will come with it because she can't. She is just too old. So she decided to destroy her character and image.
And he was discussing Clarissa Shields' greatness and was saying, they asked her, oh, who's greater, her or Katie Taylor? Of course, he represents Katie Taylor, so he went on a 5-minute spiel on how great Clarissa Shields is. But then he said, well, to answer your question though, I got to go with Katie Taylor. Of course, he's going to do that because he promotes Katie Taylor. So that would be bad for business to say anything else. But he was very big on Clarissa Shields, and I think that she needs somebody like that. I'm not saying that Salida doesn't do a good job. Shout out to Salida Promotions, but Clarissa Shields gets a lot of enemies because she has to be outspoken in order for her to get the credit that she deserves. This goofball Douglas Fisher, said that she needs to go back down to fight Shadeja Green to get a ring belt. Not Shadeja Green has to go up. She has to go back down. He would never say that to Alexander Usyk. He would never tell Dmitry Bivol to go back down to go down to 154 or go down to 160 to fight Janabek or Jerron Boots Ennis at 154. He would never say that. He would never tell Nia Inoue to go down to 115, go back down to 115 to fight Bam Rodriguez. But when it comes to Clarissa Shields, she has to go back down to go beat these people. Nah, like I said, I will say this. I would love for her to fight Shadeja Green, but she doesn't have to fight Shadeja Green. And if they were to fight, Shadeja Green can move up. But it would be dope if she goes down to 168 because then she could be undisputed at another weight class and stuff like that. You see what I'm saying? So I think it would be dope. I like this fight to happen, but a guy that's supposed to know boxing and be a boxing expert, he shouldn't be advocating for a fighter to do more when they already do the most and make it seem like they're not doing enough, because people will look at your goofy behind a statement and make it seem like, oh, well, yeah, she's not doing enough. Bitch, she's undisputed at 4 weight classes. Sorry, she's undisputed in 3 different weight classes. She's undisputed 4 times. She's done everything in boxing.
Everything.
Besides get the respect of goofballs who don't appreciate shit. It's crazy, bro. Like, it's one thing to not like Clarissa Shields. I don't care about that. But to say like she's not doing enough, are you retarded? Are you retarded? like people get the Ring Magazine belt who aren't undisputed, like Oscar Collazo, who's not undisputed. He has a ring belt. Teofimo only has 1 belt, the WBO. He has the ring belt. Ja Bataya only has 1 belt, the IBF, but he also has the ring belt. So there's people that haven't even been undisputed. People aren't even unified that have the ring belt. You're telling me that, and there's also people that have been undisputed 1 time and they have the ring belt. You're telling me somebody who's been undisputed 4 times in 3 different weight classes, she needs to do more to get a belt that somebody who's only has 1 belt, been a champion 1 time, has? The fuck.
You can't argue with the fact. Y'all can't argue with the facts. Y'all can't argue with the facts. He's spitting facts. This is all facts. This is not your feelings, what you think. I mean, what? Dispute what he's saying. Go. Dispute what this Dr. Boxing Talk is saying. Go. Dispute what he's saying. Who need more content, Timmy?
That somebody who's only has 1 belt, been a champion 1 time, has? The fuck out of here, bro. Bro, I can't stand these goofballs. That's the problem, because like I said, once again, it's different for a fan to feel that way because you're just talking in the barbershop. But when you hold some type of position, then you should feel it's responsible to upkeep some type of integrity and some level of objectivity and disseminate appropriate information. If you want to say that you wanted to fight Shadeja Green, cool. Tell her to go fight Shadeja Green. But don't make it seem like she has to accommodate your expectations, like she's not doing anything in order to get a belt that she most likely deserves anyway. What are we talking about? And by the way, you're telling her to go down to fight Shadasia Green. How about Shadasia Green go up? And like I said, I like Shadasia Green. I'm not knocking it. Whatever division they fight at is cool. But when you say that, oh, go down to fight Shadasia Green, that's just playing. He knows what he's doing. Unless he's just freaking severely retarded. He knows what he's doing, right? Because what is the knock on Clarissa Shields? Is that she needs to go down and fight Alicia Bumgarner. She needs to go down and fight Amanda Serrano. She needs to go down and fight Katie Taylor. She needs to go down and fight Shadasia Green, right? Because she doesn't fight anybody. Tell me another person that could clean out 4 divisions, clean out 3 divisions 4 different times, and they haven't fought anybody. Tell me somebody else who also in the amateurs is a 2-time.
Dr. Boxing Talk. Listen, this is the same thing I be saying, Doc. Doc, this the same thing I be saying. But when I said I'm a fangirl and I'm this and I'm that, it's just all facts, y'all. And she don't even what how many fights Clarissa Shields got, y'all? 17? She only basically been fighting champions. She's only been fighting the champ. It's not like she coming in and she just fighting and she getting all these wins on her record. She's fighting the best available at the time, damn near every time she fights. What are we talking about? I don't care if you like her. I don't care if she twerking and rapping. That don't got nothing to do with nothing. That don't got nothing to do with anything. Like, I see y'all in the back. I'm going to let y'all know, but let me give y'all an example, right? Adrian, the Problem Broner, one of my favorite fighters. But Adrian Broner, from what I know about him publicly, he's not no great person. He's not no great person. He got 1,000 baby mamas. He exposing women he's been with intimately on the internet. He's scamming niggas in poker games and dice games and all this other shit Adrian Broner got going on. He ain't no good person like that. But you don't ever hear me sit on here and be like, Adrian Broner got all them baby mamas. He need to be a stand-up guy. He need to be a stand-up guy. He need to be a gentleman. Oh, he's scamming people. He don't need to be scamming people. He just need to. No. Adrian Broner is whoever Adrian Broner is. That's what it is. And people may talk about Adrian Broner, he wasn't serious, he ain't taking serious, and this and that, but I don't never hear y'all talking about all of the other stuff with Adrian Broner, the 1,000 baby mamas, the scamming, all of the stupid shit Adrian Broner be doing. None of that takes away from her as a fighter. That doesn't mean she's wrong all the time. That doesn't mean people ain't sneak dissing her and doing shit to her. It doesn't mean that. It doesn't mean that. Let's finish this video and I'm gonna let y'all look.
Gold medalist, Olympian, and they haven't fought anybody. You don't keep the same energy. You can't name me 3 people that Naya Inoue beat at bantamweight. You have no problem saying he's undisputed. You can't name me 2 people that Alexander Usyk beat at cruiserweight. You have no problem saying that he's a great because he's undisputed. And we shouldn't. That's what undisputed means. But why question the merit of somebody's undisputed who has done it more times with better performances in a more dominant fashion than people who have done it less, but you don't question their greatness? Because some people are easy targets, man, in this society we live in, especially the black woman. But I'm here to stand up for that. Yeah, I'm here to stand up for that.
How you
know what I'm
stand
talking about? You ain't
up
gonna trick
for
me
one,
out my
but then
love
you
for Chris
dissing the
Shields
argument?
or my love for my blackness or Americans. You know what I'm saying? I love Americans. I love everybody. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't gonna be. This guy's an American writer, bro. You don't see Irish boxing writers coming out and shitting on Katie Taylor. You don't see it, man. I'm not saying that there's none. I'm not saying they don't exist, but you don't see it at the highest level. This is ridiculous, bro. You don't see a Ukrainian writer coming out and disrespecting Alexander Usyk. You don't see it. Oh, but Americans though. Mike Coppinger's dumbass, peanut head ass. He's up there disrespecting Terrence Crawford. Oh, he didn't fight nobody. Oh, he beat Canelo. You didn't think he was gonna beat Canelo, but then when he beats Canelo, it's because Canelo's washed, bro. Like these American pundits, bro, they disrespect American fighters. It's insane, bro. It's literally insane, bro. You have more people that are anti-American fighters that are American writers than you do in any other nationality.
And why do y'all think that is? Because Turkey has bought up the media. Let's let him finish.
I'm not saying that there's not some English writers and pundits that don't like AJ or don't like Fury, but not to this effect. This is crazy, bro. This man just told Clarissa Shields I don't think you realize how disrespectful that is. Like, you may see like, oh, Doc's just tripping. He's just over. No, bro, that shit is disrespectful as hell, bro. You're telling her to move down to fight a challenger. Matter of fact, Shadeja Green already lost to somebody that Clarissa Shields already beat. You don't see that type of disrespect anywhere else, bro. I promise you don't. Shadeja Green has a loss to Franson Cruz. Shadeja Green just barely beat Savannah Marshall. Two people that Clarissa Shields already beat. In fact, Clarissa Shields beat her on her debut. What are we talking about? Like I said, this is no knock on Shadeja Green. I like Shadeja Green, and I would love for them to fight. I'm just talking about Shadeja Green just happens to be involved in this conversation. But I like Shadeja Green. She's dope. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to her, man. One time for the ladies again. One time for the ladies. So there's no knock.
All right. Mr. Greg, what's going on? What's your 2 cents? What you got for the show?
Hold up. Let me kick it off. How you doing, Greg?
What? How you gonna talk about some hold up? Mr. Greg, what you got for the show?
Okay. This is crazy. Hey, I was looking at before I say anything. How you doing? Before I say anything
You got feedback, Rich.
I was looking at the little bit of Devin Haney, and I think Marshawn West said the same thing. He hasn't. You can see that his habits hasn't really been changed yet. Maybe we'll see something different in the fight. But old habits.
You know you're not gonna see nothing different in the fight.
I don't think we're gonna see anything different, but I hope we see something different. I always hope to see something different in all fighters, that they do something better, they do something new. But so I can wish. But yeah, I was seeing that. I done said a lot about this whole Carissa Layla thing already, but what I will say is there was a lot of missed opportunity, and I'm laying the majority of the blame now on Layla. Because like I said yesterday, Layla is the adult. She's the icon. She's the one everybody loves. She has the Ali aura, and she could have used this moment, since it's become so big and controversial, to shine her light on all of women's boxing. But she chose to be an opportunist and use it to draw attention to herself for her new products or new projects. She knows she's not going to fight anymore. I mean, she's 18 years removed from the ring. It would probably take her at least a year to even get into shape to do an exhibition fight. So, but that was already obvious for anybody who watches boxing. So it's disappointing that she would weaponize the aura that she has against Carissa, knowing Carissa's going to take the bait. She knows the young girl's going to take the bait, and it was not necessary. And that's where I said she lacks grace, because she knew she wasn't going to fight. It made more sense to me if you're the icon, if you're the OG, if you're the elder stateswoman, to change the narrative. Instead, she enjoyed the spotlight. She enjoyed fans coming out to support her, and they attacked Carissa big time, because it's not just on YouTube. It's on Facebook. It's on a whole bunch of different other kinds of platforms that cater to women. Most of those responses that I've seen has been the usual: Carissa's ugly, she's jealous of Layla, this, that, the other. Most of them haven't really looked at Layla and don't really watch boxing from my perspective. Layla made the mistake also when you talk about someone's character, it opens you up to talk about your character. Hence, they talked about how she's with marketing and she's beholden to those marketeers and those sponsorship deals and the Black Lives Matter situation. And some people were offended by that. But that's too bad. You can't talk about somebody and don't expect them to talk back about you. Nor can
I know it was supposed to be ladies' night. Ain't no ladies in the chat though. Go ahead, Mr. Good.
and you can't challenge a fight. We know how fighters think. If you to go on any kind of platform, I don't care how old you are and how long you've been away from the ring, and say you could beat everybody, or they're not expiring enough, but I would knock any of them out. Somebody's going to say that. And in this case, Carissa said, prove it. And then she said, well, give me 15, 50. I might think about it. Well, she did that. But that's not the first time Layla did that. Once before, it was 5 million, if anybody remembers. Those fights didn't happen either. If you examine Layla's record, you'll see she fought an old Jackie Frazier, and they took off 2 more rounds the day of the fight to protect the Ali brand. She fought an old, almost retired Christy Martin, who was smaller and older. She completely avoided Ann Wolf, but we know there's not enough ladies in the sport of boxing, so a lot of the ladies got to go up and down in weight. So she didn't fight Lucia Riker. She didn't fight Mia St. John. So when you examine somebody else's record and you look at who she fought, a lot of the girls Layla fought were girls who were mud wrestlers, soccer moms, had 1 or 2 fights in a club somewhere, but they protected her. I get it. You're protecting the Ali brand. It could make some money because most of her money came from sponsorships from the very beginning. But now she's 18 years removed from the sport. And all this controversy came up. To me, a wiser, more benevolent type of person who has that particular position that she has, who wants to talk about who she is, could have used this opportunity to put a big light on ladies sports, might have brought some of the sponsors over to the sport itself and done something far more than just what she did for herself. She got fans arguing with each other. It's gotten personal. People don't like the fact that Layla's even talked about unfavorably. So they start talking sort of spicy as well. So it's gotten ugly to me. And it was unnecessary because she could have controlled that better and she could have done better with this moment. That's my feeling about her. She could have done this better. So we all got our perspective. We all feel a certain kind of way, but Layla has used how people love her in the wrong way. In my opinion, she abused her position. And that's all I'm
So, Mr. Greg, can I ask you a question?
But hold on, let me say this real quick. And I'm gonna let you go, Paige. This is the thing I realized, Mr. Greg, is that's a different level of accountability, right? And I don't think people really can understand or grasp that, because they're of the mindset that, well, if somebody do something to you, then you free to respond however you want to. And if that's your mindset, that's cool. I don't have a problem with that, but that's never been my mindset. I've never felt like, oh, just because somebody do something, you free to just do what you want to do. Because and I always give this example, right? It's guys in here. I get this example. If you cheat on a woman, you cheat on her, she give you a second chance, you cheat on again, you cheat on her 3-4 times before she finally, get fed up with it. And that fourth time you cheat on her, she gets you fired from your job. She puts sugar in your tank. She bleach your clothes. Is it okay for her to respond however she want to because of what you did to her?
Not necessarily. No.
No.
Two different circumstances. That's 2 different circumstances. Nah.
Now it's 2 different
that's 2 different
circumstances.
circumstances.
But I've been being told if somebody do something to you, you can't say nothing about how they.
You can't, but you can't.
Not how you can't control how somebody responds. That's the issue that we having though, bro. You can't control how somebody respond after somebody keep punching them in the face over and over and over and over again.
But hold on, but Payton, for the issue we having is nobody is trying to control how she responds.
Y'all might not sound.
We're just pointing out the response. We're just pointing out the response. Like nobody's saying she shouldn't have did that. Well, Mr. Greg is kind of feeling.
Yes, Mr. Greg definitely just said that.
But I'm saying I'm not trying to control how she responding. I'm just pointing out that she's being this way, that way, this way, and that's it. I've never said nobody was right. I've never said nobody was wrong. I've said Layla is being petty. She's being vindictive, doing this. That's all I've said. But people keep saying since Clarissa Shields started it that she can do whatever she wants. And that's fine. She can do whatever she wants. Just say what it is.
That's not
Just say
really,
what it is.
but that's not really my standpoint because it was a point in time where Layla didn't even say nothing at all. But yet you hear Clarissa Steady keep going on interviews bashing the lady. It's like now when it's time for her to spawn, everybody want to look at Layla like she the bad guy. When
But
she
Layla
choosing to
started it though.
spawn.
Why did everybody?
Nobody's looking at
Layla did not
nobody's
start it.
looking
See,
at
that was
Layla
your
like she's
boxing has
not.
on that bullshit. I'm
Hold
about
on,
to pay
time out,
bills.
time out.
100% started it.
Nobody's looking at Layla like she's the bad guy. That is so far from the
I
truth.
can't say you not sent, but you just heard what Mr. Greg said though. I can't say that. You can't necessarily say that though.
Like,
Can I?
why do people think that Calista
Hey,
started it?
can I talk real quick,
So
man?
that's
Hey,
hold
can I
on,
talk,
bro.
man?
Hold on.
Can I go? Can I wait till Paige done and can I talk?
Let Pay go, and we're gonna let Rick go before he explode. Go ahead, Pay.
No, I was saying I agree from an overall standpoint what y'all getting at. Like she the older, yes, she should be more mature about it. But again, like I said, it's like if you keep being a dead horse, you can't get mad when that horse kick you back. That's my only issue, and I don't understand why people keep trying to make it seem like people taking credit away from Clarissa. Clarissa is a great fighter. She had the best woman boxer of our era.
But people
Nobody's
are
taking that
taking
away
credit
from.
away from Clarissa. You hear Tony in the chat?
But what I'm
Clarissa ain't did this and ain't did that, and Amanda Serrano is the best ever, and this and that,
Man,
and blah blah
Clarissa
blah.
is
But you
not the
know
best
that's
ever,
but you
bro.
saying you know
Cedar
that's what you
Breakers is
saying.
way better than Clarissa Shields ever
When
will
you
be.
when you look at the overall standpoint of where Clarissa is, it's like when you're looking at her, women's boxing don't have that many female boxers at the weight that Clarissa's at. How many female boxers do we have in the United States at her weight class?
Right, and that's why Layla Ali
Like
told her fat ass to
who
lose some
else is
weight.
she going to fight? That's the
Layla
issue
Ali
that
gave
she
her good
running
advice. She
into.
told her to lose weight, and she had
I
them
don't think
fights. She
nobody.
lost the weight.
I don't think nobody's taking credit away from her as an athlete or what she's accomplished. But longevity, who are you going to fight at that weight class? 9 times out of 10, people is not moving up to that weight class.
I mean, she's gonna be the
The
best woman
heavyweight to
ever.
fight her. So
All she gotta do is fight Shadeja, and then it's over. She fights
so
Shadeja.
then after that, should she
Yeah, don't nobody
retire?
care about no
Because
Shadeja
there's nothing
Green,
else
bro.
it's nothing else to accomplish. Correct?
Then now,
If
yeah,
she
she's 3-time
because
undisputed.
nobody's going up to heavyweight to fight her.
Man, they're going to that Devin Haney shit, the undisputed. Let me tell you about Clarissa Shields undisputed. Her
level.
undisputed don't mean shit because all the
Yo.
belts she had didn't even exist until they
but
they
Layla's
made up the
good.
belt to give to her.
Yo, you
There
can
was no
discredit.
IBF middleweight belt until
Hold up.
Clarissa Shields
You can
was
discredit
given
Layla.
to her in an inaugural
Layla
bout
fight.
in 2017. That
Layla
shit didn't even
fought
exist.
nobody. She fought
The only
Frazier.
reason there's a WBC
Hold
women's
on,
belt
one
is
mic,
because of
one
Layla
mic.
Ali.
No
The
cap.
only
That's
reason there's a
not.
WBC women's belt
Let me get my point off.
is
Let me get
because,
my
It's
man,
point
Rich
off,
I just
man.
turn.
started talking, Rich. Shut your
Hold on,
stand
no
ass
cap.
up.
Hold on, no cap. It's
Let me
Rich
get my
turn.
point
It's
off.
Rich turn, and then I'm
Yeah,
gonna let you go.
cause
Go ahead,
I
Rich.
see, man. I be seeing in these comments, man, niggas be dick riding Shadeisha Green. I'm glad that you showed that video of that guy, cause everything he said was true. I never seen a bunch of niggas scream at a girl and then tell her to go down. And it's a lot of Tank fans. That's where it's getting at. I think y'all still mad that what she said about Tank.
What
I
the
think
fuck are
y'all
you
niggas
talking
have.
But
about?
I
you
think
bring up
y'all
Tank
niggas.
every
I
damn
think.
day. Shut that
I
soft
think.
ass shit
I think.
That's
up.
I think.
true.
I
Hey,
think. I
yo,
think.
that's a
I
true
think you
Like you
statement.
niggas
making this
have
shit
game,
about
man.
something that ain't
I
got
swear
nothing
to
to
Hold on,
do
God.
with
I'm
I
a
that.
think.
Tank
I
fan.
swear to
Hold on, I'm
God.
a Tank
I
fan.
swear to God. I swear to God. I think you niggas have game, man.
So
Like
that
I
means you
swear.
talking to
I
two
swear it's
cent
over.
two then.
I swear
Like
it's
what the
over.
fuck are
I
you
Yo,
swear
talking
it's
Hold
over.
on,
about,
one
bro?
mic,
I
one
I
mic.
agree
swear it's
with
Let him
over.
go.
bro,
Hold
I
on,
bro.
hold
swear
on.
it's
Let him
no,
go.
no. Let me talk. 18, 2 cents. Hold up. I swear it's over Tank. I think it ain't got nothing to do with nothing. I think
Bro,
it's
I
over
wasn't
Tank.
even finished right before you started
These
even
same
talking.
suck ass niggas. I swear to God, these same suck ass niggas was screaming this shit when she said that shit about Tank. I
Cool.
promise you.
Okay, so
That
cool. Who she
when
gonna
she
fight?
said
Who she gonna
when
fight
she
at that
said
weight
when she
class?
said that shit about Tank, these same suck ass niggas was saying these same points. It don't got nothing to do with Layla Ali. It's
What are you
about Tank.
talking about?
Just let me
niggas
know when I'm
arguing.
last.
So
I'm
okay,
last.
so watch
Man,
this.
you,
This
you want to suck
this
Tank
how
dick. That's
slow
your
this nigga.
problem,
Hold
is,
on.
Rich.
Let me ask him
You
a
need to come
question.
out the closet and come
Man, these
home.
Hold on.
niggas
Let
You
me
need to
ask
ducks,
come
Rich a
out the
man.
question.
closet and come home,
Niggas
nigga.
ducks, man. I
Rich,
swear to God.
Rich, at
Hold
one
on, hold on.
at that
One
weight
mic.
class,
One mic. One mic. One
Man,
at
mic.
that weight.
I got nothing against Layla Ali, nothing against Clarissa Shields. If Clarissa Shields want to fight her, let her talk her shit. She's a fighter. That's what she's supposed to do. You niggas sound gay. Y'all don't want her to talk shit. Y'all don't want her to talk shit. Y'all don't want her to say nothing. Y'all don't want no fighter to do that. What the
What the
fuck?
fuck are
That's
you
what
talking about,
you niggas
dude?
sound gay, man.
So how? So who the fuck is she
I
going?
don't care.
Who the fuck
I
is
don't
she
care.
gonna fight at
I
that
don't
weight
care.
class?
I don't care if Layla Ali is 80 years old. If she want to fight her, let her talk her shit.
You study
That's
keep
what
talking
she
about
do.
Layla, bro. We
Y'all
not even
niggas
talking about
crazy.
Layla. We talking about at that
Y'all niggas
particular weight
crazy.
class. Who is she gonna fight?
Man,
Who is she
they
gonna
gotta
fight at
move
that
up.
weight
They
class?
gotta move up to fight the A side.
That's not gonna happen.
They gotta move up to fight the A side. If they don't do that,
You
then
missing
fuck
the
them.
point, my
Then
nigga.
fuck them. There ain't
I
nothing that
wish you
y'all can
had
say.
that shit you talking. I wish you had that same energy when it come to Tank. If you talking like that, nigga.
It's about
What the
Tank.
fuck energy I'm talking about?
You
What the fuck
you
you
was
It's
talking
that
about
about?
same
Tank.
nigga that said Tank need to move up as well. You said that
I
shit too,
never
nigga.
said he need to move up. I
Man,
said I
bro,
wanted.
you said that on several different occasions.
I said if anything, I would want to see him move up and fight Pacquiao. But I ain't never say I want him to move up. He good. I like to see him move
Oh,
up to beat Devin Haney. Hell yeah.
See, y'all niggas is emotional. That's y'all problems.
Nah,
I
this
don't
See,
ain't
this is
no
care.
what Layla Ali
emotional.
was
I
saying,
just
bro.
want to
Because
ask.
y'all
I
got the
just want to.
timeline.
I'm
This
tired
shit
of
been going
seeing
on for so
niggas
long. The timeline is
disrespect
fucked up.
Clarissa Shields.
Because y'all
How
ain't
the fuck
listening to
you
the facts.
disrespecting the girl? What the
Who
fuck you get out of?
disrespected
I'm being
Clarissa?
tired.
What are
And
you
so what?
talking
Carissa
about?
want to act like a
That's
man.
right.
She can get treated like a man. Nigga, she the
What,
one out here holding her
Niggas
bro? Who
best.
did you
disrespecting
hear
her.
up here
Niggas
call Clarissa
disrespecting
out
her.
her
One
name, bro?
mic. Hold on. I'm gonna have to start muting
Man,
y'all. Y'all gotta relax.
y'all
Rich.
niggas
Rich,
disrespect.
land your plane. Go ahead, bro. So
Okay,
I can pass the mic and open the panel.
okay. All these niggas in these comments disrespecting the girl because all she said that she want to fight a girl. She called the girl bluff. But I really don't think it got nothing to do with no
No, she's not.
motherfucking
This is two
Layla
fighters talking
Ali.
about this.
It really
See,
got
there you go
something
with
to
this
do
girl shit. See, you a male chauvinist,
Tank
Rich.
Davis. I'm
These are
starting to
two
notice this
athletes.
shit.
If
I'm
Ray
starting to notice
Leonard
that.
said he'll knock
Wait,
Floyd Mayweather out,
No
if
let me
Floyd
cap. He
hold on,
Mayweather,
gotta
hold on,
relax.
hold on,
Let him
hold on,
talk,
hold on.
bro.
I'm starting to notice that everybody that say one little thing about Tank, it could be a percent disrespect about Tank. You question a nigga career, you question everything, and it got sad that y'all doing it to the bitches now. Y'all niggas is bitches. Fuck
Hey,
out of here, man.
Two cent.
Niggas
Can
is
I ask you
clowns,
one
man.
question? Can I
Y'all
ask you one
sad,
But
man.
question?
hold on,
Y'all
Rich. But
sad.
hold on. But
Y'all
hold on,
fucking
Rich.
sad.
What you talking about, bro? I'm gonna take
That's
the
what
Man,
I'm
panel. I
trying to
understand.
see. What is he talking about? Cause Two said, who the fuck up here disrespected Clarissa? Anybody up here called her out her name?
He
Nobody
said in the
said
chat.
nothing about
He
that.
said in the chat. He said in
Oh,
the
I thought
chat.
he was talking about us. No, oh, I thought he was talking
Nah.
about her.
niggas
I'm
is
like, bro,
sad, man.
Go
hey,
ahead,
Rich,
no
you
cap.
too.
What
You
you
got to
got for
log
the
off for a
show?
while.
Let me go
You
after.
too
Let me go
soft for
after no
this.
cap.
You ain't built for
Hey,
this,
y'all
Rich.
piss
You
Rich
going
off
crazy,
today.
nigga.
Y'all piss Rich off. He ain't playing with y'all. Go ahead, no cap.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm tired of this Clarissa Shields shit. She just feel entitled. Everybody want to kiss her ass because she got a big booty. I don't want to hear this shit. I'm just sick of this shit.
How does Clarissa Shields feel entitled?
Because she calling herself the GOAT, don't even got 20 fights. She got a bunch of inaugural belts talking about I'm the first lady's undisputed. Them belts didn't
That's
even
what
exist
makes
until
her the
you're the
GOAT.
first
She
one that
got
had a belt, period.
man, you
You
tripping.
ain't did shit, Clarissa.
That
Your
makes
gold
her even
medals,
greater.
fuck your gold medals. They wasn't even women's boxing when Lady Ali was
A gold
boxing.
medal.
It wasn't even women's Olympic boxing when Layla Ali was boxing. It wasn't no amateurs. The only reason there's a WBC women's belt is because of Layla Ali. She need to shut the fuck up, sit her fat ass down, humble herself, and stop talking shit, acting like she bigger than what she is. Celia Brakes got more undisputed defenses. This Clarissa Shield got fights. So I don't want to hear shit about
Man,
quoting
her
any
career
goddamn
ain't
thing.
over.
Exactly, because she hold on to she ain't defending none of her undisputed. So I don't want to hear that shit. So Clarissa Shields, she need to sit her ass down, stop that woke shit. You got a long way to go. You ain't did shit
What
more than
happened
the
to
other women
Rich?
before you. Shut the fuck up. Stop. Get off your fucking high horse.
Yeah,
You
go
was
change
not
the 10
Floyd
pack.
Mayweather. Shit.
You tripping.
And all
All
you
right,
dick
what happened
riding niggas,
to Rich
stop
and
dick riding Clarissa Shields, empowering this bitch.
Paid in Full come back. Dondrick, now what's your 2 cents? What you got for the show?
I just came up here because I know it's gonna be some Clarissa but JJ bouncing today. I'm getting tired of it. I'm really just sick of it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I really don't. The situation to me is like I've been saying for a long time. They're never gonna fight, and they just trying to show who's the baddest. And I'm like, to me, I don't really care about it. It don't bother me. Everybody else getting their panties in a bunch like Rich. He over there got to change his Tampax right now. That's why he got off. Like, nah, but
Nah,
it's
but
like
people, this is a hot topic though, Dondre.
it's a hot topic. It's a hot topic for y'all, but not for me. Like, because they're never gonna fight, so it doesn't bother me. Like, if they're not gonna fight, I don't care. I would rather we talk about Bud sneaking his ass in there trying to get them 3 belts. You know what I'm saying?
We had
I
to
would
wait
rather
for
talk about
3.
that. Like,
But we had to wait for 3 marketing campaigns from Layla Ali for her to finally say she wouldn't go fight.
hey, you should. Hey, if you want to get in there and let me make you some money, I'm gonna do it because you shouldn't have been bothering me. So I'm gonna use you because I'm never gonna fight you. So I'm gonna use you for get me some clout. And that's what it's supposed to be. It's just a clout chase. Both of them doing it. One's doing it because she's older and she knows she ain't gonna fight. And the other knows she's too young and she ain't gonna fight. So it's like they just sitting there like, hey, we gonna use each other. It's probably a plan. They probably playing this whole thing for real. That's
We
I
on
think
here
they do.
arguing, they in cahoot. Nah, I don't think so.
Man, you crazy. These motherfuckers is petty like that. And they're like, you know what? We could just play against people because they know fans are so fickle that they gonna go for it. So it's like, even if, but to me, it's not a big deal. It's like they're never gonna fight. So I want to see Clarissa keep fighting, but it's not a lot of people in her weight class. So of course she's gonna have to lose some weight, but some of those girls are gonna have to gain some weight because
facts.
Like somebody's gonna have to come up because she can't lose all that weight. I can see her probably getting down maybe to 150, maybe 154, but that's a stretch. Like, but
that has
that's
to be for a big money fight.
You feel me? That's a big fight. So, but some of them girls gonna have to come up. It's like either that, she's just not gonna be able to fight nobody for a while. She's gonna have to retire and wait on them girls to get big.
She's just not gonna be able to fight them. Like, I don't think it's fair to be like, oh, she need to fight these people that's weight classes beyond her reach.
She can't. If they can't make it to her, or she can't make it to them, she's done what she could. You know, she tried to make the fights. I don't blame her for it. If she wants to goddamn just take some time off and just chill, and maybe somebody else will come out the shadows. You know what I'm saying? But it's like there's nothing she can do about it. You know what I'm saying? Because those girls are just small. You know what I'm saying? She can't help it that she got that rotund buns. You know what I'm saying? Like she can't do nothing with it. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Who else we got? Boxing Hacker. What's your 2 cents? What you got for the show?
Yo, what's up, 2 cents? Hey, I'll say this though, right? I agree with Rich. Like there have been like I feel like when Clissa said that Tank doesn't challenge himself, I feel like a lot of hate came towards Clissa from like Tank fans. If I'm just being honest, I feel like a lot of people started turning on Clissa. Oh, who she need to fight somebody. She's part of the budget crew and all this other crap, you know. You know, all she really said was like, "Hey,
Bud crew though. You can't lie. She is part of that Bud crew.
yeah,
They be bullshitting over there,
right though, right?" And this whole Layla thing, like, I don't know what people were thinking. Like, Layla literally started it. I keep saying like it wasn't Calissa who started it. I don't know why people think that. You know, Layla started. All Calissa's really doing is telling Layla she should stand on her word. If you say, "Hey, you think I'm not a challenge, you can beat me," then do it. That's all she did. That's really what she said. Layla was the one who said, "Hey, I'll consider for X amount of money." Clissa brought X amount of money. She said, "Stand on it." And then to me, I feel like there's nothing wrong with that. You know, this whole like back and forth with her and Amanda Serrano sneak this in. At the end of the day, neither one of them can ever see Clarissa Shields. Layla Ali couldn't be Clarissa Shields even in her prime. Like
facts.
She not even in her prime. Who did she fight? Joe Frazier's daughter? What are you talking about? Chrissy
Why she called her out there? Why she want to fight her there?
Nobody. How about that?
She said she wanted to fight her to see who the best is.
Like you can't compare the two. The skill set.
Clarissa Shields ain't shit, bro. She need to fight Chris Cyborg, calling her out. Chris Cyborg beat her ass, nigga. Holly Holmes beat her ass.
No,
Amanda Nunes beat her ass.
Listen, you can cry till tomorrow.
Tired of this Clarissa Shields shit. She ain't did shit spectacular. None of her fights, bro.
How she ain't getting nothing spectacular? You hating no cap.
She just fighting bums. She fighting bums in the weight classes with fat women. Real women is not that big, nigga.
The only reason you know Layla
women athletes is not that big, bro. She fighting these big boned ass, motherfucking neck bone eating ass, big ass Mississippi ass, motherfucking big mama.
How you gonna criticize the weight division just because the size? You body shaming them.
These big ass women is not athletes.
You body shaming, bro.
You can cry all you want, bro. But at the end of the day, the only reason you know Layla is because of Muhammad. But Clarissa, everything she got,
nigga, shut up. You be saying some dumb shit
from her own. All those 76 wins in the amateurs were her own. All the world amateur champions was her own. 2 gold medals was her own. All those titles were her own. Layla is because of Muhammad. That's it.
So you gonna let him just say that 2 cents? So you gonna let him just say that?
It's the truth.
What you
It's
mean?
not. It's not. She made a name on herself, even though her father. It's called nepotism. People go through it. Be happy about it. You're supposed to want nepotism in your family. You're supposed to want that. You want your kids to live off your name. So I don't understand why y'all make that a fucking negative. That shit's stupid to me. Shut up, boxing hacker. It's not your turn no more. Shut up. Shut up. It's not your turn. It's not your turn. It's not just because her father gave her a boost didn't mean she didn't have to live up to it. So it's like she had to live up to her name. She did what she did. She fought who she fought. Yo, shut up.
What did she fight? So y'all don't even know.
It don't matter. She fought who, just like Clarissa. She fought who was there. She fought who was, bruh. Oh my god, bruh.
One mic.
I'm about to clear some money because I'm about tired of this shit already.
Box Hacker wasn't even watching boxing when Layla Ali was boxing. Man.
Y'all been crying.
He wasn't.
Y'all been crying since.
Wasn't watching it.
Comment about Tank Davis. A lot of y'all just been.
No one cares, bro. This is not about Tank. This is about 2 women.
I will say this. I haven't noticed like y'all are saying it's like you and Rich are like, oh, it's Tank fans. It's not Tank fans. It's like damn near everybody. Like if you saying anything to point out anything Layla is doing, you're in the minority. I don't think it's unique to Tank fans.
I'll challenge you on this one, 2 Cent. I want you to go back to the time that Clarissa Shields made that comment about Tank in that interview, right? I want you to go back to that time. I want you to go to the live, maybe go to KO's live, and listen to what everybody said, right? At that time, Layla Ali wasn't even in the picture yet. And then just that day, listen continuously.
Just Layla Ali on that same podcast, Boxing Hacker.
Listen. This not to cut you off, but you know what I thought was crazy was people been shitting on Tank this whole time. So why was people so upset when Clarissa did it? Like I didn't get that. Like she said something about Tank, and I'm like, everybody been saying something about Tank. Y'all haven't cared.
No.
This ain't the first time they. First of all, Tank and Clarissa fans never got along. So ain't the first time. Because they've never gotten along. She's always back Shakur. She's always back Bud. So they've never gotten along. So I don't understand where this came from. And people have not liked Clarissa because they didn't like the way she moved. They always said she acted manly because they always said that shit. This is way more than just Tank fans. Shut up.
A lot of guys don't like
shut up, Boxing Hacker. You have to talk up everybody.
Yeah, because some of these guys they get scared of like strong women. I get it, but look, okay.
Let me say,
Rich. You took that ass out of here, Rich. You always a pussy lip.
Hold on. This is the thing about it.
They can never
Time out, Boxing Hacker. Listen, I hate to beat y'all, but we got 2 new people on the panel. Well, actually, we got 1 new person on the panel. I'm gonna let Rick Timms get his 2 cents off, and then we're gonna let Rich go. Go ahead, Rick.
Hey man, boy, these 2 women got people on both sides of the coin lit, man.
Yeah.
And it's like we spinning our wheels for nothing at this point. Everybody know the fight not happening. If you team Clarissa, if you team Layla, so be it. Stand your ground. But at the end of the day, man, what's the point now? Layla then already made her declaration. She not gonna fight him. She say Clarissa fight like an amateur. She can't knock out nobody. I would have knocked her out, woo, but she didn't fight her. Clarissa called her bluff with the 15 million. And where I'm from, man, don't talk about it unless you're gonna be about it. Damn the age. If you say you stay fit, I stay training, I stay in shape, but you don't want to smoke, which is fine, cool. Don't antagonize the girl when you know that's what she live for. This is right up Clarissa Street. Drama, toxicity, name calling. You know, Clarissa clearly have some type of internal issues that she have not been able to socialize in throughout her years. You know, the girl been fighting since she was a little girl. It's a lot of maturity that she didn't get, and it shows every single day. Layla's supposed to be the elder, but Layla fighting in the mud with her, like she's 17 years younger. So, dog, at this point, y'all, we spinning our wheels, man. They not gonna fight. Layla made it clear. I'm not gonna share the ring with her. I'm not gonna bless her. I mean, they both arrogant. They both got huge egos. To me, they both got funky attitudes. They both full of drama. This is a cat fight that's garnering both of them a lot of views, a lot of attention. This is excellent for Layla's cookbooks, her recipes, her spices. Clarissa's name already in the mix behind Remy, Pap, not Layla. She got Shadeja on her tail. Hey man, publicity or not, drama sells, and we proving it. So I'm over it, man. They not gonna fight. Fine, Clarissa, bring on Shadeja. Other than that, Layla, stay where you at. Quit talking shit like you really want smoke when we all know you don't want to smoke.
Hey, Rick.
Hey,
Rick, wait. I want to ask Rick something. Rick, you in California? Rick.
I'm in Houston.
Oh, okay.
Hey, this is what I want to say, man. But he's saying the same thing that we were saying yesterday. 2 cents, like that's all I'm saying. Like I don't got no problem with Clarissa Shields or Layla Ali. But if you talking shit, at least we could fight behind what you saying. This bitch just talking shit, and she's just talking shit. Nobody don't give a fuck what you
Stop
saying.
calling her a bitch, first of all, nigga. Watch your fucking mouth.
The second thing I want to say is this, right? I ain't say that all Tank fans or whatever when it comes to that shit. But what I am saying is this. It's like anytime somebody say a percent or something about Tank, a person can say, "Oh, I don't like how Tank did at the Lamont did with Lamont Roach." A person can say that. Man, these niggas will find anything to discredit that nigga. And now they doing it to a woman. That's what I'm saying. When that $1 million worth of game came out, these same niggas was on shout-outs to Knockout, was on Knockout channel. Clarissa Shields need to fight Shadeja Green. She ain't did shit. I ain't never seen a group of men attack a woman in my life like how these niggas is, man. That's why I start thinking these niggas half gay. That's all I'm saying. Niggas half gay, man. These niggas bisexual or something, man. Niggas in love with a nigga, man.
Crazy, man.
I ain't never
I
heard.
mean, but no,
Hey,
Rick is right
let
though.
me go out there. Let me respond to Rick here.
I believe in God. I put that on God. These niggas was going crazy. Disrespected Clarissa Shields. I said, what the fuck? When they got into these niggas, God did this to y'all? Damn. Y'all
But let
niggas
me say
start
this
going against
though.
women?
Let me say this though, and the main
God
reason why, like, I felt
damn.
like I need to just kind of come out and maybe provide a different perspective if I could get through, because the vitriol, like seriously, the vitriol for Clarissa Shields is wild, and it's been there. It's always been there ever since she called out Keith Thurman. Like she really should have never done that. Like that was probably one of the worst things she's ever could have done in her career was call out Keith Thurman, because it's been a wrap from there. Like I don't think she could ever come back from that.
That's what started it. That's what started that hate, that male hate train.
Yeah, so
But what's the big deal about it? I don't even like.
I don't know. I was like, why y'all?
It's not
Y'all
a
know
big
she
deal.
can't beat Keith Thurman. Y'all know she
I
can't
don't
beat
know if she
Keith
can or
Thurman.
can, man. I don't be understanding Keith, but like I don't see the problem with it.
What did he say?
I don't
Don't
know if
worry
she
about
can or
it,
can,
Dondrick.
man.
Go ahead, Dondrick. What
I
you
don't know
got?
what
What you
Keith's
got?
gonna do,
All
man.
right. Let me. Once boxing hacker, shut the fuck up. My bad. My bad. Shut up, bro. It's not your turn, bro. Shut up. Boxing hacker. Oh my god. How much? I'm about to buy this nigga off the panel. I swear to God. But like, I don't understand. It's like I hear all this hate started when she started trying to fight Keith, and I was like, okay, she knows she can't beat Keith, but she's talking. So I'm like, my dad, he's a big Bud fan, but he hated the thing. And I'm like, I don't understand why you getting all riled up about it. She's just talking. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
And like, so I'm like, I don't understand. But I'd be like, but I didn't like the way sometimes Clarissa be like, oh, these dudes, I can beat some. I'm like, all right, you getting out of hand now. Like, just chill. Like, and I understand where they're coming from because they not used to like rough ladies. Like I grew up around rough girls, like, and that's how they is. They just rough, but they still females. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So it's like I've seen women, strong women. I guess men aren't used to that. Like girls with tight mouth, they talk, they fight, they do everything. I'm used to it. But these dudes is not. And a lot of these internet dudes, they hide behind these profiles and some of these dudes with ninja headbands and all types of stuff. We always just get on the internet and just say willy-nilly stuff, but they don't never come and pop out. They'll never act like that in person. It's a lot of people just get on the internet just to say how they really feel because they can't do it in person. So I don't really take that long in that shit.
I mean, I know a lot of people on here is like nobody discrediting Clarissa Shields and this and that, but it really is a lot of people discrediting her. You know, she ain't fought nobody. You hear no cap, they made up belts to give her and this and that and all these things that people are saying. And Amanda Serrano better, that's Tony. She got this, she over the globe and all this. And I'm like, this is why in my opinion, this is why she acted the way she did, because they constantly try to put her on the back burner and they constantly try to put other fighters in front of her and make it seem like they're level with her, or the women's boxing, like it's weird. Like I can't really explain it, but I feel like that's why hold on, I feel like that's why when she feels slighted, like I ain't get my recognition, she come out and be tripping, or when she feels like somebody's challenging her, she comes out and be tripping. I think that's just how she is as a person, because I've always felt like if Amanda Serrano had Clarissa Shields' accomplishments and accolades, we would never ever stop hearing about it. We would, and you would not be able to say, oh, well, this person is this, and you wouldn't be able to do that. Like, let's just
That's
be
not
honest.
true. Celia Brakes accomplished way more than Clarissa, and she looked better than her. We never heard she was never famous.
We talking about right now.
Clarissa called Celia Brakes out when she was 40. She did the same thing to Celia Brakes, trying to move her up. When Celia Brakes was 40.
Bro, why are people crying about calling people out? She's a fighter. What are we talking
calling
about?
out 40-year-old? You calling out? They try to get her move up weight classes. Celia Brakes is welterweight.
Yeah, Ariana. I got the message, Ariana.
More than Celia Brakes.
Yeah, what up, Dean? What you got for the show?
Boing. Boing.
What's going on?
Tusa, I love you to death. You gotta let this go, Tusa. Like, you gotta let this go.
She dropped the part 2, bro. She dropped the part 2.
Tusa, you becoming an Earth girl. I gotta tell you, you becoming an Earth girl. I love you to death, but you becoming an Earth girl. Let's get down to the facts of the matter. Yeah. Clarissa Shields out here picking on people who got AARP cards, okay? She is disrespecting her elders, okay? She out here, and even if my elder was out of pocket a little bit, I wouldn't be trying to fight him, no. I wouldn't be outside talking about Rick. Hey, Rick, put the gloves on, Rick. Mr. Greg, put the gloves on for 15 mil. I'ma show you. I'ma give you a knuckle sandwich.
Hey, Dean,
she got to put her ass in her place, Dean.
Dean, you'll let Bill Haney. Hold on. You'll let Bill Haney say he can knock you out, Dean?
Yes, I would laugh. Y'all know. And two cent, and you know that I'm serious when I say this. I would laugh at Bill ass and tell him to go get some pink candy. All I would say is, Bill, you on that stuff. You on that sniffle. You wipe your nose, Bill. I think Bill hilarious. So my point is, Layla Ali is beloved by most. Clarissa Shields wish she was beloved the way Layla is. The fact of the matter is, you're not.
Carissa suffered from the same thing that Bud suffered from, but the difference is Bud handles it better. Bud feel like he don't get all the credit he deserves and all that. He don't be doing all this crying though. So that's just all I'm saying, Tucson. I love y'all, but this gotta stop. Like Carissa always playing
But
victim.
I'm not even. But that's what I'm saying. I'm not even defending Clarissa though. I'm just pointing out.
That's what I'm not defending.
I've never defended Clarissa. I've never said she was right. I've never ever said that. All I was pointing out was what Layla was doing, and
now
people act like
Layla
they
arrogant,
can't.
Tucson.
But yeah, but that's what I'm saying. They act like they can't acknowledge anything that Layla's doing.
What's wrong with being arrogant though?
And every time, hold on, and every time I point it out, it turns into me defending Clarissa and saying she right. And I'm like, guys, that's not what I've never said that. I've never said
man,
that.
you know
I'm
what?
just pointing
Right.
out the fact that
Yeah.
Layla is being petty and vindictive.
No,
and
she's not.
nobody
Layla
wants
Ali is
to
not trying
admit
to
it.
fight Carissa Shields.
Yes,
Carissa Shields trying to fight Layla Ali. That's the
that
point.
doesn't have to do with
She
anything.
created this situation.
That doesn't
She talking
have
about
to
Layla Ali
do
said she was
anything.
gonna knock her out 9 years ago. Why didn't she
That
call
doesn't
Layla
have
Ali
to
out
do
9
with
years ago when she said that on Sway? Why now?
Well, nah, she been calling out her.
Man, look.
She been calling out.
They listen, man.
She was not, dog. She was not. This shit from 9 years ago, that interview. Nobody was thinking about Layla Ali in 2025 until
Video
Carissa
in
Shields.
2018 or 19 when Layla Ali was saying that, oh, you want to fight me? That when she kept saying that, that's what Clarissa Shields said there after talking about sparring. Come on, man.
She turned
video.
said, I want to fight you, but I'll spar you. And Clarissa Shields ducked the spar. That's what happened.
Clarissa Shields said she wanted to fight.
No, I
She
said we
wanted
can
to
spar.
fight.
He's like, I ain't coming back to
Come on,
boxing.
man.
We
She
can
said
spar.
she wanted
And
to
she
fight,
ducked the
man.
spar, man. That was the
But
end of
at
it.
the end of the day, like I said, I ain't taking sides for nothing. I just feel like, man, when you talking shit, man, at least put I want to fight behind your words.
No, Rick.
Exactly.
No,
Just spar.
Rick.
What you trying to do? She said we can go to the gym and glove up, and Clarissa Shields declined to fade.
Are we serious right now?
Yes.
These the same people. So when Tank fight Manny Pacquiao, I don't want to hear no complaining from Rick Tim. I don't want to hear no complaining, no cat. When Tank fight Manny Pacquiao next, I'm gonna remember this conversation.
Hey, D, I'm gonna keep saying it again.
Hey, dog.
Hold on, time out. Hold on,
Fight.
Dean. Let me clear something up. Dean. Nobody is saying they want to see the fight because I absolutely don't. I think it's 100 times worse than Tank versus
Rick
Jake.
saying that.
But
no,
I'm not
hold on.
saying
Let me finish. Let me finish. What we're saying is, if you're not gonna fight me, then shut up. Shut the fuck up.
Layla Ali. No,
Wait,
you're not going to talk
listen,
crazy.
So why if I'm not talented enough, hold on. If I'm not talented enough, and I'm just telling you as a competitor where I would come from with it. If I'm not talented enough and you can knock me out, and so I'm not good enough to inspire you to come back. And the reason why you ain't fighting me is because I fought like an amateur and all of this stuff. And this is, you feel it? At that point, it's like,
but she said that 9 years ago. Why didn't she get this energy 9 years ago?
She started saying it.
But she said this 9 years ago. They Ali done enough time to get ready for a fight, train to get ready. Now they just like she about to be 50.
Hey, no cat. Can I ask him this? Pacquiao said he want to fight Tank too. That's his dream fight. He an active fighter. So is we cool with that?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't care if Tank fight Manny Pacquiao. But
you know the boxing world not gonna be okay with it. That's my problem.
They wouldn't be okay with Clarissa fighting Layla Ali either. But my point is, she called her bluff. You was on this talking about you need 15 minutes.
I call her bluff. She know that fake ass check like she Ed McMahon.
People saying that money was
that fake ass $15 million check like she Ed McMahon on the fucking
This is what happened.
You say Ed McMahon, huh?
I'm not Clarissa Shields. I wouldn't go after Layla Ali. But this situation is not unique to Layla Ali. Anytime, obviously, Clarissa Shields is the can woman. Anybody can get it. Elders, old, geriatric, AARP. If I feel like you challenging me, you can get this work.
Can I say this too, Sam? I'm just tired of Clarissa Shields. There I go. I'm tired of her ass. Okay, you a great fighter. Goddamn, she wants you to boing. If you don't boing, she the type to call you out for not boinging. I am tired of. Let's just be honest. Carissa Shields don't seem like she a very nice person. Carissa Shields don't seem like somebody I want to go sit down and have a drink with, go ask out to eat, go chill with. The problem is you are a female.
And guess what, Dean? Neither does Layla Ali.
Yeah, hold on now.
Hell
Hold
no.
on now.
Speak for yourself. Speak for yourself. Layla seems very elegant and classy to me.
Yeah, see?
Man, Layla got
I'll just be
ways too,
Hey, Dean, who you think when you go out to date with Clarissa Shields or Layla Ali, who you think gonna talk about their accolades more? I think
Carissa Shields 100%.
I think Layla.
Carissa Shields might start rapping for me. If I go with me for nuggets, if I want it, I'ma get it. I'ma go get and spend it. And you know that I win it.
Hey, D, y'all can do a collabo.
That's what I'm saying. You could get
I'm
shit
not
on the
collabing with her trash ass. She gonna get up there and start. If I go, I'm the GOAT. I'm gonna do it. I'm the most. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that shit. I'm gonna be honest.
But
I'm just tired of Carissa, y'all. Like
Layla was just like this when she was fighting. She was loud. She was brash. She was all in your
wait,
face.
hold on. Hey, Greg. And the thing about it is, when you said that earlier today, man, I'm gonna believe your word before I believe one of these meat eaters, man. You know what I'm saying? What you were saying
You
earlier
always gotta
today
say some disrespectful shit to somebody knock your goddamn block off. God dang, bro.
My thing is Carissa gotta be in everything. Why y'all acting like y'all don't know why we don't like Carissa?
No, I understand why you don't like Clarissa.
All
That's
right,
not
then,
the
Tucson, if
issue.
y'all know why we don't like her, stop asking us to give her credit. Stop asking us to talk about her. We don't like her ass. We like Alicia.
I'm asking you to talk about Layla.
I'm fucking. Layla is arrogant. Now, I will tell you this, Tucson. Layla is as arrogant as they come.
She's
Don't
arrogant,
get that.
she's petty, she's manipulative, she's vindictive.
Oh, she's stuck up. She's stuck up. She all of that you said.
How is she vindictive though?
Yeah,
I guess she's arrogant. That's
yeah,
obvious.
she too stuck up. She too
She's stuck up. Now, Rich, I didn't say she wasn't stuck up, but let's be honest, Rich. Some of us sometimes we like that stuck up shit from the right motherfucker who know how to do it right. Let's just be honest, Rich. Come on,
And this is why dudes, hold on, let me say this. And this is why
Kick her
dudes
ass
get
on my
played
car.
because they feel a woman is pretty and they overlook everything, and then they get played, and then they make YouTube channels and be making red pill content.
But we don't.
Can I say this?
Layla Ali is a married woman. Ain't nobody trying to holler at her.
Can I say this about Layla? The difference is it's all about selling shit, right? Caitlin Clark is just as arrogant as Angel Reese.
Trash.
Right? Like, just as arrogant. If you watch both of them, they're just as arrogant as each other. Caitlin Clark mastered the way she mastered what Steph Curry mastered, Toussaint. How to be arrogant, but the media still look at you like Steph can shimmy down the court, throw his mouthpiece, dance. Steph take threes, Toussaint, and then run down the court before the shit even go in. That's the most disrespectful shit in basketball. That's worse than getting dunked on. But it's all about marketing. Carissa Shields is terrible at marketing. From the way she be dressing, from the way she be talking, to the moves she be making out here messing with.
Hold on, Dave. I gotta put out what Layla Ali took to by wearing that Corilla DeVille outfit. She was like, she got the same outfit on the same day. Layla Ali was cooking her ass, bro. That outfit was horrible. She was like Corilla DeVille from Dalmatian.
Hold on, let me get these things because I kind of think like y'all kind of like misconstruing a lot of things. Like I get it, like she can be who she want to be though. Like if it seems like everybody want to put her in a box. Like she rapping, she twerking, she dressed like this, she do this, she do that. But I mean, that's just who she
Hold
is.
on, like, where the twerk video at? Send it to me.
She definitely got
she's genuine.
Send it to me.
She's genuine. She's herself. She's unapologetically herself. And
So is
to
Layla
me,
Ali. Why we gotta
no, Layla Ali is not.
I'm not mad at them for being who they are.
Don't do that, Toussaint. You can't do that, Toussaint. They both unapologetically. Don't do that. Yeah,
Layla
that's
Ali is fake.
And Carissa Shields not.
I'm
Yeah,
not saying
let's be serious. Yeah, exactly. See,
You like Carissa Shields, not?
Listen,
that's
I'm not saying that. I just
that shit
think
cool
that
Mention
stuff.
Tank name right now
listen,
on social media, 2 Cent. And Carissa
listen.
Shields. If you say Tank 3 times, Carissa Shields pop up like the Candy Man.
Every time I ask y'all to acknowledge something about Layla Ali, y'all keep bringing up Clarissa Shields' name. I'm not saying Clarissa Shields is not none of that. I'm
Cause they
just
both doing
acknowledging
the same
But
thing.
she's in the spotlight now, 2
exactly,
Cent.
No,
Layla is
time out.
retired.
Dondre,
So
say
we're
that
not
again,
going to
Dondre.
care about her as much, 2 Cent.
Dondre,
She's been
say that again,
retired for
Dondre.
25
They both
years.
doing the same thing.
They
It's just
both doing
y'all
the same
expect.
thing.
See, the thing is, people would think more of Layla. They think Layla should be more of the elder statesman. But when somebody petty, they petty. It's nothing you can do about it. Like once you get me there, I'm gonna
She took a
always
long
be
time to
there.
respond, dog. She
I
had to
think
go
I,
in
I
because
think 2 Cent, you
Clarissa was going too
misconstruing us
far.
saying that she petty. Yeah, Layla is petty, but at the end of the day, Layla being petty ain't got nothing to do with how Clarissa always moves. This ain't the only. Layla is just one segment of Clarissa. Clarissa do this with everybody. We can't
Yeah,
act
but I'm
like
not
If
this is
Clarissa
talking about
wasn't dark
singular
skinned, this
moment.
shit wouldn't be
But that's
happening. I
what
hope
I'm
you guys know
saying.
that.
I'm not. Hold on. Let me read this. Let me get these super chats. But that's what I'm saying, Deem. I'm not talking about Clarissa. I'm just talking about Layla. That's it.
But
And
we
nobody
talking
want
about
to
both of
acknowledge.
them together because that's why we even
No,
talking
I'm
about
not.
Clarissa.
No, I'm talking
If,
about. It's enough people talking about Clarissa, so I'm talking about Layla. You get what
if
I'm
Clarissa
saying?
was if
Oh,
Clarissa
all
wasn't
right,
And
dark
yeah.
skinned,
nobody wants to
nobody would be
acknowledge
saying this
the
shit.
shit that Layla Ali is
Oh,
doing.
Layla
Nobody
petty,
wants.
arrogant, and all of
Thank
that shit.
you.
She's stuck up.
That's
Um,
all I've been trying to say, Dean. That's all
you
I've been
can't.
trying to say.
Hey, 2 Cent. Layla take me as the type of woman that'll feel disrespected if you tried to holler at her. She that type. 2 Cent. You hear what I'm saying? Like she that type to look at you like you don't know that I'm like. I am Layla Ali. Like, how dare like she that type, 2 Cent. So I get what you're saying. Like
Yeah,
she does it with a smile on, 2 Cent, and
That's
makeup with
all.
her hair
Thank
done.
you, Dean. That's all I've
Never
been
got that
saying.
from
This
Layla. She
whole
Oh,
stayed
that's a
time.
cool to
fact.
me. She
Oh, I
stayed
ain't
This
cool
arguing
down
whole
to
with
earth
that.
to
That's
me
a
in her
fact.
younger days.
this whole
Well,
time. That's
D,
all I've
that
been
is
trying to
true
say.
about her. I told that to 2 Cent yesterday. That is very true about her. She'll look at you like, "How dare you speak or look at me?"
Yeah,
And
I'm her for real. That's
yeah,
how. So I ain't
she was
mad at
like
that.
that. She was like that years ago when she was down here at Fight Night. So that's how I know.
What I'm saying, Mr. Greg, is you could be like that. It's the way Clarissa marketed it. I
Oh,
don't mind
Carissa,
Maybe it's
Clarissa
just
popping
situation. She
shit.
is like that. People don't.
I
It's
don't
like that
mind
dude
Carissa
That
rapping,
Joseph
no
that be on
cap.
the panels.
I,
He said
I
he
don't
met
mind
Sugar Ray
Carissa
Robinson,
rapping.
but
I don't
Robinson
mind
holding.
her doing nothing, fucking with Pat Poos. I don't mind her telling motherfuckers she the GOAT. I mind the way she goes about it. Can't nobody do nothing good in boxing without Carissa popping up. Man, have an achievement in boxing. Guess who going to quote tweet it, Mr. Grant?
she'll grow out of it.
If
She
Clarissa
wrong.
wasn't a dark
She
skinned
wrong
woman,
is all
none of
outdoors,
this shit
but
would
she'll
even be
grow out
happening.
of
That's
it.
what's funny about this.
Yeah,
That's
she
just
is
how
What's
wrong.
an
she is.
actor,
Like any
though?
other race,
Right.
or she wasn't dark.
She feels she knows she's not the best and feel inadequate, and she overcompensating for that. But it's like Carissa.
But
What she
one
need to do is
undisputed, 2 Cent. Clarissa talk about some, yeah, me and Bud. Like, damn,
Yeah, I thought
it
that was
wasn't even
funny. I
24
thought that shit was
hours.
funny. Hey, let me get
Yeah,
this
yeah.
shout out to I am your leader with the $4.99 in the super chat. Facts. All these men attacking women. What the hell is wrong with people? Like Tank keeps attacking women. It's got to stop. Salute to women.
Hey,
Shout out
hey,
to I
hey,
am your
hey,
leader.
hey, hold on.
I
Hey,
didn't believe that
2 cents.
hurt,
Hey,
buddy.
2 cents.
Hold
Two
on, I got
cents.
one more super chat. Shout out to Boxing Hacker with the $5 in the super chat. He says all these women can do. Layla, Alicia, Amanda can do is sneak this. None of them can ever see Clarissa. Clarissa hands are rated E for everything. Shout out
Hey,
to
Yeah,
look,
Boxing Hacker.
facts.
You
Hey,
ain't
look,
you ain't you ain't
facts.
do it
Hey,
with the list. You ain't do it right. You gotta do that
hey,
over.
hey, but this the thing though. What that guy I am leader said. I like. Yeah, I'm glad somebody feel the same way I feel. But as far as that Tank shit, I ain't with that though, man. I don't know if Tank. I don't know if Tank innocent or guilty, but I'm riding for Tank on that.
I hope he didn't do that. I swear, I hope he didn't do that.
First
Yeah,
of
I'm
all,
gonna keep
hold
it
on,
first
hold
you
Tank.
on.
ain't
I
playing,
gotta
and
speak.
now
I
you
gotta speak
now
on
you
that
riding for the woman
situation.
beater. Nah,
Let me speak on
I
that
feel like
Tank
situation.
needs to chill.
Nah, I'm
Tank
riding
needs to
for
chill.
I'm riding for that shit. You know why? Because the first thing that a woman's supposed to do when someone put their hands on them is get their brothers or call the police, depending on who the fuck you is. You on first thing that bitch did was sue the nigga. So I already know what time it is with her. I don't believe
What her
none of
brother's
that
gonna do with
shit.
Tank besides
I
get
mean,
beat
I
I'm not
up?
don't
gonna
believe
say
none of that
that.
shit. And
I'll wait for more information. I'm not gonna.
yeah.
It could be either way. It could be Tank is innocent, or she could be telling the truth. So
But this is the thing, though.
The
This
last
is
two
the thing.
times it
Let
was
me
some
say this.
BS. So that's why I'm like,
Say
every
this.
time
Let
this
me
shit
say
come up,
this.
it
Let
be
me
some
say
BS.
this. Let me say this. We gonna wait to see what happens if it come out. But it's like, okay, bruh, like how many times is this shit gonna keep happening? And then it's like, this is a very elaborate lie, y'all. This ain't just like no, oh, we was arguing and he put his hands on me. This is like oh, we was at the club and he drugged me and took me to
That's
a
why I think it's a
room
lie,
and
because
then he
those
did
truths don't need to be elaborate. Like that
that.
Jay Z,
First
like
of
the
all,
person, that girl that says that Jay Z raped her at the party. Her story was super
Man,
elaborate. I was like,
man,
let me
no,
man.
that's
speak
some
on. Let me
bullshit.
speak. Can I speak? Can I
that'd be a
speak
good
on
one
these?
to find, though.
Like, no.
Can I speak?
Go
Can I
ahead.
speak? If you, I know the strip club that she works at, that she talk about, because it's only 2 or 3 of them that them high end girls work at. All right, they got
She
cameras.
was a cocktail waitress, by the way. She wasn't a stripper.
Exactly, they got
They got
cameras
cameras
everywhere. When I
everywhere.
tell you they got cameras in the parking lot, they got cameras in the dressing rooms, they got cameras everywhere.
What if they just haven't released the footage?
They would have released it by now. I mean, this is
But guess
South
what?
Florida.
What
It's
Two Cent?
coming
To see the
out.
problem is
That
Somebody
why
would
I
have
shit
don't.
paid
is
for that
gone.
footage, bro.
And
They would
Two
have
Cent,
paid.
the
They would have
problem
sold the
why I don't
footage.
believe the shit
Hold on,
is
one mic.
the
TMZ
problem why I
would
don't
have had
believe the
that.
shit. Oh, no, my fault, Dondrick. It's
Go
because of what
ahead.
Dondrick said. Javante's on probation. See, kidnapping, 2 Cent. You don't. The feds and all them. They don't need anybody else to pick it up. Somebody can be accusing you of that and they could pick this shit up themselves, especially because you already on probation. See, that's the reason why I know if he did it, they will already have the video. They have to have it because I know the judge back in Maryland, she's going to request this because if he did do this, then he's violating his probation right now. He needs to be back. Like, they don't play about this type of shit. Not in Maryland and Pennsylvania. I can tell y'all that right now. That's not going to happen. Mr. Greg can tell you. If you get caught or something like that of kidnapping, even if they're accusing you of it, and you on probation in another state where you still may have time served to do, and they're going to request that video footage immediately to know what like if you want to get charged. So the fact he wasn't even charged criminally, and TMZ ain't pop out with his like, I mean, I don't know. This seemed like every 6 months with Tank. Every 6 months,
Right.
it's a new thing. So it's like, but the thing is, in his defense, though, every time they be accusing him of wild shit, and then you come to find out he didn't do nothing of it. And then one of the times we found out she was abusing his ass. So I don't fucking know. What I will say though, 2 Cent, that I think every man on here needs to say, Javante, what the fuck you doing, man? You gotta be a stupid motherfucker, Javante. You my guy, bro. I fuck with you, gang. But when it come to these females, dog, you is fucking retarded, my nigga. Like, you is on a different level
Dumber than a box of rocks, bro.
yeah, like, you gullible as fuck, my nigga. Like, you don't understand how this go. You ain't getting motherfuckers to sign NDAs. You still pulling up like you 5'4" with face tattoos and braids and baggy clothes with jewelry hanging from it. You're noticeable, my guy. Why you keep fucking with these same fucking nut ass broads, bro? You got too much money for that shit. I don't want no excuses about he can't find a woman and all of this bull. That is bullshit. Jalen Hurts ain't out here getting fucking accused of shit like this left and right. Miss me with that shit.
But is it them or is it him?
But
Rick,
is it him or
it's
is it
not
them?
on.
That's the real question.
Nah, bro. Hold on. Why he not getting these women to sign NDAs though? That's a good point, Dean.
Just because he's not thinking. Because he's not thinking. He think I'm Javante. I'm that nigga. They love me for me. See, Tank still think these females like him for him. Yeah, you got braids and tats and jewelry and all of that shit. My nigga, you are 5'4". They like you because you are Javante Davis that knock people out. Not because you Javante Davis in Baltimore. Was them bitches fucking with you when you was sleeping on Coach Calvin's steps? Was they knocking down your doors then? Was accusations coming on you all through the amateurs, all through high school? You want to know why? Because those girls was the ones that really fucked with you. See, 2 Cent, I don't respect niggas who just get bad bitches when they get money. If you wasn't getting, I can show y'all my baby moms. Both of my baby moms is beautiful. I was getting girls when I didn't have money. So that's why you keep finding this. Because if you really that type of nigga, 2 Cent, you ain't just start doing this shit. Javante about to be 30 years old. We're like, he should have been dealing with shit like this since the amateurs and past tense. So I'm just like, he's just gullible to me. He think 2 Cent that they fucking with him because of him and not because of him. If you understand what I'm saying, you
Hey,
want a certain type of.
somebody said, Tank a gorilla simp. If you don't text him, if you don't text him back, he gonna beat you up.
See, Tank
But
problem
you know
is
the problem
he
is,
attracted to the wrong type of women. He like them hoes.
is it
And it's
Tank
like,
or is
dog,
it
you
the
got
women
it's like the
though? You
hoes
keep
is fun
saying
to
it's the women's
sometimes. It's like the
fault.
hoes is fun on occasion. I
Watch the
understand,
Hacker.
but
I
it's like you
just
got Tank. You
spent
need to leave them
5
hoes
minutes
alone
talking
and
about
save
the
them for
men.
me. Tank, leave
But
them hoes
Tank,
alone and save them for me, nigga. You got
Hey,
too much.
Jay,
listen,
but
You got too much shit going on.
hey,
listen,
But
Jay
These
I
hoes
said
is
mean,
no
that.
at
good
this
for you.
point, you know what? At this point, I'm just starting to feel like. I mean, I know it's like the baby mama came out and lied and this and that, but at some point, it gotta be some truth to it. Like maybe
Yeah,
he's aggressive with these women. You get what I'm saying? Like it can't be like a
nah,
Oh, for
nigga just
sure.
chilling.
For
It,
sure.
it
He
can't be
No,
like,
aggressive.
oh, I'm
yeah,
just
for
chilling
sure.
and
no,
they keep making this up on me. It can't
no.
be the
Because
case.
once they got the playbook on you, the only thing they do is keep running the same play. They're gonna get you again if you
I
stupid
agree
enough to
with
keep
that though.
falling for it. If you're
No,
gonna
I
that's
keep
a
think Tank
falling
fact.
just
for
like the wrong
it,
type of woman. Like that
so
when
No,
Joker
no,
was
it's
at the basketball
impossible.
game. It's like
No
he didn't
cap,
do it
buddy.
because he was
It's
trying to be an
impossible.
abuser.
What are we talking
Sometimes you
about?
gotta yoke up one of these crazy bitches. It's like, why
even
would
if
you
it's
mess
a
with
lie,
this
look, they got you to believe it just because he's in the situation, and then you find out it was false. So now you got it in the back of your mind. Maybe some of it is true, even though it's not.
but
Like
see,
Jay
you know
said
what
that's
this
the only thing
woman
you gotta
said
do
this before.
is you gotta keep running. It's a play. You gotta find. That's why you gotta stick with a girl who like you, not the girls that you like, nigga.
I
Two
agree.
Cent, do you
Hey,
remember what Tank said at the
hey,
press
2 Cent.
conference?
Hold on, let Mr.
Jay,
Greg go, y'all.
Jay said that this woman has done this before with an NBA player.
Oh, well, there you go.
Oh, really?
See,
Mm-hmm.
all that had come out. There you go,
yeah,
Well,
that's
Mr.
a
Greg. All
it'll
that has
come out.
clearly come out.
I'm
Yeah,
going
but it
to
doesn't
nah,
mean it's
See,
not
and
true
this,
though.
and let me say this.
nah,
Let me
nah,
say this. Let me
hold
say
on,
this.
can I
Hold
talk
on,
now?
Rich. You're not gonna keep
God
trying to
damn,
talk over. You
I
gonna
ain't
get your
talking like the
turn,
last
bruh.
minutes.
Yeah, you gonna get your turn. Let me say this, right? Because back in my day, back in my day though, like think about
Oh,
it, right?
shit.
Back in the day, hoes was hoes, right? They had discretion. They weren't running out here telling everybody business. It
Fact.
was what it was. You was a hoe, and everybody knew you was a hoe, and the niggas that was dating you knew what was up when they was dating you.
Fact.
But now it's like y'all messing with these women, and they know how y'all are, and they're entrapping y'all. And I'm not giving nobody a pass or no excuse, but they're gonna get with these dudes, let the incidents rack up. They keeping track of everything, pictures,
Mhm.
police reports, everything. And then they putting cases on y'all and ruining y'all life. It's not just get me pregnant anymore.
Nope.
It's let me try to get this and get this lawsuit so I can get this bread type of situation. And it's very it's
It's
hard to
dangerous.
say that's fucked up, right? But it's fucked up because that wasn't what the game was. And these young guys is not understanding that, on top of thinking they can create real relationships with these women. And
Hmm.
it's like, I don't know why y'all are thinking that. Like, and see, the issue I have is
Thank
with
you,
the
Two
men is
Cent.
the issue I have with the men now is they try to put all women in this box, and that's just simply not true. But the women that are in this box, you cannot be in relationships with these women. That is not what they want, and that is not what they are there for. And I don't understand why these young guys are not understanding that. Like, these women is setting y'all up. They know who do
They wasn't
what. They
raised. They
talk.
didn't have dads. Two
Hey,
Cent.
ain't
they gonna
nobody
learn the
teaching them.
hard way. They gonna learn the hard way.
Hey, Devin Haney had a dad, and he still got it
Look who his
done
dad
up the
is,
worst.
no cap. But look who his dad is, though. No cap. Could I
You
say
know what I'm
this, Two
saying?
Cent?
But
Could
I
I
think
say
it's
this?
just the way these niggas hang out. These niggas is into that club shit. You hanging out in the clubs, you doing that shit. These the type of women you gonna be with. It's like it is
Look,
what it
y'all.
is, man.
Let's be real. Tank is a dude who probably suffered from abandonment issues. No dad around, mom's on drugs, sleeping in foster care. Like, this is real shit. This real trauma shit. So just 9 times out of 10, when somebody may be suffering from abandonment issues, they go searching for love more than normal people. That's probably why Tank takes the loyalty shit more personal than others may, because to him, loyalty is life or death. You understand? People actually was disloyal to him. What did leave him, did turn his back. But then you get money though, no cap. And then you like everybody else. You know them girls in Baltimore in high school that you wanted to holler at, but she was too bad. She was the girl in at No Cap in high school that was in 12th grade. Yeah, her boyfriend was picking her up and shit. Remember he had the car with the rims and shit like that. Yeah, you remember you couldn't get her. He had a Lexus and shit. Y'all remember, right? Yeah, you couldn't get her. But now you the nigga. Now that same girl, now you the nigga. And then now you think that that's real love because you never had no real G's around you. Not saying Coach Calvin and them not. What I'm saying is they aren't your in-house everyday dad. I don't care how much another man has effect on your life. It's nothing like your actual father, especially if he a real nigga. You couldn't no woman jam me up like that. It's not possible. I ain't stupid enough to go for it. First of all, I don't even like talking on the phone to women like that, but especially women that I just met. And if we gonna be doing certain things, I'm not popping up to your job. I would never even put myself in a situation where you could say that. You would have to try to get me another way that wouldn't even go through in court. But dudes
hey,
don't be thinking. Go ahead, Rick.
Let me get. Now, when did this case happen? Like when all this shit they say happened?
They said last month sometime.
But hold
So,
on, no. Hold on, Rich. They got an incident on there as recent as October 27th, y'all. Ain't that Monday?
Oh damn.
Oh shit, yeah, that's reasonable.
Yeah, but I think right now, I don't want to jump into the fact conclusions and all that stuff, man, because a lot of shit happened to a lot of these guys, black, white, whoever you are, man. A lot of shit happened to a lot of these guys when they become successful, get millions, or whatever the case may be. But they also wrong for even putting themselves in that predicament with these type of bitches. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like that we
Come on,
jump in
Rich. Why you gotta keep calling
no,
them
no,
bitches,
no,
man?
my bad. But I feel like we jumping the gun too quick on this Tank shit. I feel like because if somebody, I know the kidnapping thing. When they say kidnapping, you know the cops like to throw charges on, or the cops like to throw charges on people and shit like that, and say you kidnap somebody by grabbing them up, taking them to like a room, and you could just have a talk with them or something like that. So we already know that might not be the case, maybe with the kidnapping shit, but all that other stuff. If that was really that serious and all that stuff, why she didn't call the cops? Why the first thing that she thought about
They
her?
said she did file a police report though.
Then why the police ain't pick it up
And
though?
no,
If he on
but that's
probation.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Why did they ain't jump on it? And because there's probably not even enough evidence for them to do it. I'm not saying they're gonna get evidence, but it's not enough evidence for them to do some shit
Rich,
like
why
that.
didn't his probation get violated? You don't even
Nah,
gotta be it. Now,
you
Mr. Greg, I want to know Mr. Greg.
You can't get violated for being sued. Like you can get sued.
No,
You
what I'm
can't get
saying, well, no,
violated.
what I'm saying, Rich, is she filed a police. That's true. She filed a police report. You not supposed to have no police contact some people
Nah,
that's on probation.
you can't. Yeah, you can't
It's
have
not
police
even
contact.
about. It's
Hey,
not
look,
even
let
about
me
that
say this.
state. I'm sorry, Rick.
Let
Go
me
ahead, Rick.
jump in here, y'all. Dog, if Tank on probation, he on papers. You violate that, you gonna get locked up. These are some extremely heavy charges. If she filed a police report, and if they didn't follow up and investigate and file charges, it don't hold any weight.
That's
Period.
facts, Rich. That's facts.
That's what I'm
That's
trying
what I
to
was
say.
trying to say.
That's what I'm trying to say from the beginning. She never filed nothing because he would have got violated. That's what I'm trying to say. They would have had a court date for him for a violation of probation. You know what I'm saying? So that all this shit is just some suing
And he
shit,
would have got expedited back to.
all this shit is the same shit that same dumbass girl was doing with Devin Haney, saying that he punched her, attempt murder her babies while she was in. Come on, man.
She
He
did
would have
say
been
that.
locked up. That's why I'm saying we gotta look at the bigger picture. I just feel like he's wrong for even putting himself in that predicament with this girl. Or like you getting money, man. Like I ain't gonna lie, man. I get money, man. It's a lot of these people getting knocked off. I don't
All of
like
these women,
she playing some dangerous games,
yeah,
saying all
all of
this
these,
shit. Like she don't know what that man going through. I mean,
yeah.
she probably do, but at the end of the day, that shit's sad though, man. Like, cause I feel like it's fake. I feel like it's fake. That's
Well,
how I
this
feel.
stuff is
I feel like him and his first baby mother. I feel like that was some domestic violence shit. That's how they get down. That's what. If she go back to him, that means she like it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even give a fuck about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna disrespect him for doing that because she like it. He knock out niggas and bitches. That's how he is.
I
For
ain't
real, man.
laughing at that.
Now
But
I'm being dead serious.
it seems organized, though. It seems like this group of women throughout the country, because if you start to look at it, most of them look alike. Most of them do the exact same things, and most of them mess with a certain type of guy. And they all, at some point, try to get money out of them by creating a case. Sometimes they create the conflict that leads to those aggression that takes place. And sometimes guys don't think about what they're doing in the moment. So that's why I say I hope Tank didn't do this and didn't think about the position he put himself in, if that even happened. But these young guys today who get money very quickly don't have the wherewithal to think about the position that they're now in. Once you got some millions, you're a target of different types. You're a target of women. You're a target of even some of your friends, of some of your family members, of business entities. Everybody trying to get some of your millions out of you. And a lot of times you don't know what to do, or you react badly because you was never prepared over a period of time that when you got this millions, you know how you need to move now. This is a young guy. Right. You know where he's from. He out here. He probably don't know who to trust a lot of the time. So he gonna make these kind of mistakes, unfortunately. But you also got to be able to mature. And sometimes you just got to sit back. You got to stay out these clubs. You got to leave these girls alone for a while. And you got to get inside yourself to develop yourself where you know how you want to go out here and move. You're going to have 2 or 3 people who probably you can really trust. And it's sometimes you're isolated, but sometimes that's what you need to be. Because here we are right now, the biggest fight of his life in terms of the money, and a potential lawsuit and an arrest is looming over his head. Now, I hope it doesn't happen. I hope he hasn't done any of this kind of stuff, but it's going to be sad because we keep seeing this story, not just with him. We keep seeing this story with a lot of other young guys that we've seen over and over and over again, the exact same thing. So somebody needs to be who's around them needs to say, hey, let's stop it right here. Let's move this way for a minute. But and until they get those kind of people around them, we're gonna keep having these discussions, watching these guys get taken for everything they got. And by the time they realize how foolish they've been, they broke.
So I want to chime in real quick.
Well, I think it's a matter of them not listening too. I don't think people just not telling them nothing.
But let me chime in on one thing.
You know what?
Because we need to put pressure on only saying like, oh, Tank is just picking wrong women. Let's not forget, Clarissa Shields said she witnessed Tank abuse a woman before, you know. And I'm not to say that Tank did it or not, but I think it's a situation where we don't know who's at fault. It could be on Tank's side as well. It could be Tank just doing what he's doing. Like if he's the one doing the abusing, then he's wrong. You know, if it's
what did he do? Okay, what exactly did he do? If you know he did this, what did he do?
Huh?
What did he do?
If he's the one abusing women, then that's wrong.
Okay, but what did he do? What happened?
Let me go at the hacker.
Yeah, like at the end of the day, because like I said, like we all just point, oh, these women are just taking it for his money and this and that.
Nobody is disputing that though, Boxing Hacker. Of course, if he's abusing women, it's wrong. Nobody is disputing that.
Yeah. But he's been accused of it 3 times and he ain't been convicted.
It might not be that he's picking the wrong women. It might just be.
How can we take everybody else one time? It took Ray Rice one time. When we see him hit her with that hate maker, that's abuse.
Hey man,
Ray Rice, Tank out here Ray Rice and these bras.
Shields said that she literally witnessed Tank being.
What she do? What she witness?
We're not gonna keep
talking about the same thing everybody seen on the video on the basketball court. We all seen that video.
That was not no abuse when he did in the basketball court.
Shut up.
That chick was crazy in public. He had to get the hell out of there so he wouldn't be embarrassed.
Hey, Boxing Hacker, Shields also witnessed him knocking out niggas too. Don't forget that. I said Clarissa Shields also seen him knock out niggas too.
Dog, at this point,
I don't know, man.
Tank is past due. He made too much damn money not to upgrade his women. You know,
Fact.
Tank should be having attorneys, something like that under his wing. Tank got all this money, but he's steady dealing with these ratchet Instagram assholes that and hoes, apparently not classy women. Tank dealing with these ratchet cluckers, and it's just something about that ratchet coochie that some dudes just can't let go of.
Yeah,
Facts, right? Facts.
yeah, that's fact.
Nah, but you know,
But what
girl.
they got to do with
But
though?
wait, hold on. But y'all know some of. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's a girl named Bernice, man. She was a bottle girl too, man. And I ain't gonna sit there and call her no ratchet or none of that. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? So it's not just who
I
he
don't think
deal with.
it's a matter of him talking to
It's just how these girls get comfortable. It's how he got comfortable with these girls. Like if she
That's
bad
just
or something like that.
familiarity, dog.
Well,
Wait,
hold
wait.
on, hold
No,
on.
no,
We
no.
That's what
got,
he
Hold
we
on.
got,
around. That's
Let
what
me
he
say.
around.
Let me
Like you
just
gonna
finish.
do
listen,
it.
Let me just
listen.
It's
finish.
like
Let's
Let me
Kobe
talk
just
about
Bryant in
finish.
that
this.
hotel room.
Let me
That
Hold
finish.
nigga,
on.
that was
Let
she
me
was
finish.
around, nigga.
Damn. Let
Hold
me
on. Y'all
finish.
don't hear me?
Like, dog.
Let
Do
me
y'all hear
finish. Can
me?
I finish?
Do y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this what I want to say. Go ahead, Rich. Let you finish, and I'm gonna go.
No, I was just saying it don't even matter about that. Like, if you see a girl like that, she a bottle girl, she this and third, you gotta treat her like that. These niggas fall in love. I don't understand how you know what it is with these girls and you turn into a superhero or Captain Sabo. I don't understand that. Or you start doing
How
stuff
you know he a
out of the
Captain
order.
Sable superhero?
I didn't say Tank was. See, that's what I'm saying. This what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? 2 cents. You see how niggas get defending Tank for no
No,
reason.
not
I'm
the
not
film. I'm
even
saying he
talking
just
about him.
making up shit though. They got shit like
I'm just saying.
you don't know
I'm
what his
speaking
dealings
on.
is with this
I'm
person,
speaking
or
on.
if they even have dealings at all. You just
Okay,
Man,
let
making
do
up
him
y'all
finish so I can
scenarios.
go, bro.
do y'all
Go ahead.
you see what I'm saying? 2 cents about these niggas when it comes to Tank. I'm saying when you meet these type of girls, you gotta treat them like how you meet them. Man, Boosie said it best, man. Treat a queen like a queen and a hoe
Ain't
like a
nobody
hoe.
taking no advice from
And wait,
Boosie.
wait, wait, wait. No. And I'm being but I'm being dead serious right now. You gotta treat these. If I meet a girl today or tomorrow at a bar or somewhere, case may be, and I know that she's this that, and third, I'm gonna do what I do. Might do it in the car or I'm not taking
You
her home or
niggas
nothing.
stay
So
in the
I'm gonna treat.
car.
Oh, wait.
Rich, I'm
I'm gonna
older than
treat.
you,
Hey,
I'm gonna
bro.
treat. No,
goddamn hell
listen to me. Listen to me. I'm gonna treat her I'm gonna treat her like a slut. I'm gonna slut out, and I'm gonna keep it moving. These niggas fall
exactly.
in
Still get
love,
sued.
man.
That's what they did. That's what Bill Cosby did, and they got a whole case.
These niggas
They
fall in love, and
railroaded
that's
them.
why these niggas fall in love, and that's why this shit happened to them. These niggas find out, oh, you was messing with this rapper, oh, you was messing with this NBA player, and now these niggas want to be Captain Sabo. Come on, man. It's going on in all the industry. It's going on the streets too. You might have a bad girl or whatever like that a lot of niggas done hit. But you got that one guy that's around you or one guy that's around that want to keep her for himself. You gotta let her
Yeah,
go. You
facts.
gotta let the girl
You got
go.
to
She
treat
don't
them
want to be safe. And then you niggas treating these girls. So now you mad at her because she got this nigga number in her phone. This nigga messing with her. You know what it is with her. So why is you mad at her? Why is you letting this say, man,
But how
come
you
on,
know he
man.
mad
Y'all
at her?
just
How you know
I'm
anything
not
happened at all? That's
saying
what I'm
Tank,
saying.
man. I'm not talking about Tank. God damn. I'm not talking about Tank.
You just said you said
Man,
I was defending. Why you said I was defending him? That's what you talking about.
hey, this nigga, man, I
But
just
go ahead,
told
and
you
finish,
two
Rich.
cents.
Yo,
Now you see
keep
what I'm
cooking, Rich.
saying about these niggas, 2 cents, man. When it come to Tank, man, you can't say shit about him,
That's what I'm
man.
saying. I
And
thought
I'm
you was
not,
talking about
and
because
I'm
you
not
accused
even
me of defending
talking
him, so I
about
thought you
Tank.
was talking
And
about it.
I'm
Then you
not
said I
even
ain't
talking
talking about
about
Tank.
Tank.
Like, I'm like, I don't know what you
Hey,
talking
look,
about,
look,
there,
look.
nigga.
The nigga pulling the gun out before I even come. Look, before I even reach the door, he pulling the gun out. Like, damn, I don't even want no problem. I'm just trying to go in this
It
house
ain't
right
no
here, man.
problem, bro. I'm
Come
just
on, man. Come on, man. That
So,
shit crazy, man.
hey, Rich,
Man.
Rich, you
Yeah.
mentioned Bernice. You talk about Bernice, the
Damn,
Instagram
she
girl.
bad, man. I ain't gonna lie to
Batter
you.
him on. And
That's
she like,
I probably busted her too though. I ain't gonna lie.
and she like 40, and she like 44.
I ain't gonna
Man, Rich, you a
lie.
wild man, nigga.
Right.
Murder.
Hey,
All that he was just talking about Tank, and he out here taking
Yeah, look,
it
look,
so
see,
much.
hey, 2 Cent. Hey, hold on, y'all. Let me say this to 2 Cent. Now, 2 Cent. Now, I want you to know how men think, 2 Cent. Let me tell this to 2 Cent. Now, you see all of that stuff Rich just said, right?
nah,
Right,
that's the
2 Cent?
only
You see
one.
all of that stuff he said,
That's
right?
the only one, man.
Yep.
And then
Hey,
when
we
Bernice come, hey, 2 Cent, when
nah
Bernice come
nah.
rubbing that neck with them long nails and that soft voice, smelling like strawberry cream and peach, whatever, it sound good. It
Hey D,
sound
hey
amazing.
D, hey D, hey
D, hold on. D, that smell like what's that? Japanese cherry blossom.
That
They
Japanese
smell
cherry
like
blossom,
hey,
Rich.
hey, Dean, hey, Dean, hey, Dean. Me and
Japanese
Bernice,
cherry
hey, look,
blossom is
hey,
undefeated, Rich. Hey,
hey,
Rich.
Dean,
No,
hey,
you
Dean.
listen to me, Rich. Hey,
Me
Rich.
and
No, you
Bernice
listen to
had
me.
good
Japanese
conversations
cherry blossom is
before, man.
undefeated. No,
Hey,
listen to
look,
what you just talk about.
I done did a lot of stuff with Bernice, man, years ago, man. When I was lonely, man, in the cell, man.
I bet you did.
I never forget that
Did
bitch.
you
All
use
right, come on
Jergens
now.
cherry
TMI,
blossom? You used
TMI,
Jergens cherry
TMI.
blossom, didn't you?
Okay, Rich.
Yeah, I'm just saying. 2 Cent, he said all of that stuff. When it's in front of you, 2 Cent, it sound good, and that's what players know. That's what pimps know. That's what everybody know. 2 Cent. Why you think Joy Taylor? She done messed up the whole Fox FS1. Look what she did over there. 2 Cent. You see
Oh
what I'm
yeah.
saying? It sound good. That peanut butter skin and all. It sound amazing until you were there and you got that opportunity. And then you don't just want to let it go after one or two times. It sound good.
Nah, Dean. But if you already know what it is, though, like if you already know that you could have got, if you a nigga like let's just say just at a status that you getting money and this that there, you know, a few words, man, will get these bitches out their drawers. Just a few dollars. You just flash a few dollars. You ain't gotta get
You
them
know what's
nothing,
really
man.
fucked up though?
Wait, hold on. You don't gotta get them nothing at all. Why would you sit back and know you could do this right here with her, this, that, and third, and then you sit back and have conversation with her, start getting emotional, start catching feelings over her and stuff like that, and you already know what it is, and then you get mad at her when she go out her way and become this, and you already knew what it was. That's what I'm trying to say. You
No,
can't
I
get
agree with that.
mad at certain stuff. You can't get mad at it, and that's not for Tank. I'm just saying in general. When these niggas going crazy, you had a nigga like Devin Haney. He put a baby. He had this bitch on the phone crying with Thug. And
Rich,
get,
you say
wait,
bitch
hold
one more
on.
time,
My
bro.
bad, bad. He had this girl crying on the phone with Thug. And then he sit back and buy a Maybach like he was doing something vicious, like he was stunting on her. Like Young Thug, he like, oh, I just bought her a Maybach. They put up a picture of a Maybach that he just bought, a truck. That's
But
Let me
not
say it like
cool, man.
this.
That's some
That
hold on,
video is
Pastor
crazy.
old though,
P.
but that was before she met Devin Haney, I
Everybody put
think.
on the panel. Shout out Key.
I know
Key,
that.
what's your 2 cents? What you got
Hey,
for the show?
how you doing, Key?
Hey y'all,
We know it's
good
supposed
to
to be
see
ladies'
you.
night, Key, but it was no ladies in the chat
No, I'm so
for a
sorry.
whole hour.
I'm so sorry. I've been busy with festivities because it's Halloween. First of all, happy Halloween to you guys. Whoever celebrates it, to y'all family. Blessings to the kings up here. Y'all have me
What's going on,
dying
Queen?
laughing. In the comments, the stuff that y'all are saying. I'm like, but you know what though? There's truth to there's a lot of truth to what's being said up here. I do want to say this. And from a woman's perspective, you have to be careful who you guys are bringing home, who you guys decide to have children with, because it can hunt you for the rest of your life. All right.
Amen.
Now, with this situation, I'm upset with Tank, and he's one of my favorite fighters. But I can say that I'm upset with Tank because this is in between money and business. And you know that they are looking for something to put on you, that jacket to put on you, whether it was something that you did years ago when you were younger, and then the stuff that was going down between you and your child's mother. And now this situation is not a good look. And you do it 2 weeks before this big fight that's going to put you in a whole different spotlight. Is definitely not a good look. Now, I will say this. I'm very shocked at the fact that this incident allegedly happened on the 27th, and it took 2 days for a lawsuit to be filed in the world's biggest, what they're claiming is the world's biggest strip club. Now, from my understanding, she has, I guess they would call it a lot of mileage. She dates who she dates, which is it's still no excuse for if this happened, of course. But from what I'm hearing in the background so far is that he intends to fight this. But until then, there has been some replacement options. And this is why I say that this couldn't have happened at a worse time. Ryan Garcia has been sent the contract
Oh,
as
they really
well.
gonna replace him?
Huh?
They really gonna replace him?
If this situation is not resolved or something occurs, yes. There's also an MMA fighter, UFC fighter that they're looking at. There's been conversations even with I'm hearing even with Bud Crawford. So there's a lot going on behind the scenes for a JIC, a just in case, to see how this is going. And this is why I said Tank should fight this case to get it off of his record. He was going to pull the trigger with his child's mother as far as fighting that case, but she ended up dropping it. So he's gonna have to do it again with this one, just so it can be resolved. But in my
So Key, let me
opinion,
let me ask you a
hmm
question, Key. Is
okay.
it do you think it's a situation to where okay, you really doing this shit and we working it out and getting it dropped, or is it a case to where you're being aggressive with these women and they're exaggerating, or you nigga, you really keep
No,
doing
well,
this shit like you
you
need to
know,
chill out.
no. So with his child's mother, okay. So the last two incidents we know was occurred with his child's mother. The hit and run that people keep talking about, he did not intentionally hit a pregnant woman. I can't really go into details into what occurred in last year when he went and did that time because it was involving street drama. And it just so happened that as he was getting away, he ended up hitting a pregnant woman, and he was advised by his legal representation not to say anything. He ended up getting rid of that legal representation, had to serve the time, and has been on probation, right? Now, with his child's mother situation, if you followed me, I've always said that them two have a very toxic relationship. This last incident that occurred, he being a player, pulled up to, this is what I was told, pulled up to a his child's mother household with a new girlfriend. I'm
Is
not
that the
sure if
girl
it's the
from that?
woman. I'm not sure which one it is. I just know that he had some girl with him. The child's mother came out upset. He was sandwiched in between. I heard that she was swinging at everybody. And he was trying to withhold and trying to basically break up both of them and himself because it went down. You know what I'm saying? But again, why would you know how that girl is? If this is true, why would you bring your new girl to, you feel me? For Father's Day. Like, come on, you know that girl crazy. Everybody know that she ain't. Y'all know that y'all toxic around each other. Now with this newest situation, I'm hearing that it did not go down like that at all. But as a cover move, Jake Paul has started reaching out to that this is what they're saying. This is what's being reported. That he has started reaching out and sending contracts to other fighters. Now it's a civil suit, it's a lawsuit, and he does have the right to get a jury and take it to trial. I think he needs to exercise that option. For the simple fact that now we're dealing with business. Now is messing with money. And nobody is going to want it to be in the business of this type of situation, dealing with this type of fighter. So Tank, in my opinion, he has some very important decisions to make moving forward. He can't really be in Baltimore like that. Miami and Miami PD and all of them, it seems like he's having issues with them. It's going to be time for him to relocate, possibly. and really like focus on what does he want to do, because 2026 he has a couple of fights lined up that's supposed to be very, very big. And in my opinion, the way that he has not been selling this fight, this has been the quietest I've ever seen Tank. And when it comes to leading up into a fight, I don't know about y'all, but he hasn't really been selling this fight like he's supposed to, in my opinion. And the same could be said about Jake Paul as well. So now if he is going to be, if he is going to continue on with this, he needs to bring that momentum. He needs to get in front of this, his PR team, and say that, you know what I'm saying, this is being handled. This is, it's no truth to these things and all this other stuff. And then afterwards, it's that time to have that talk with yourself. As a man, I'm not a man, but I can only imagine some of you guys have probably had to have that honest conversation about plenty of different things that y'all have had to deal with in life. And I think he's reached that moment. We're talking about a 31-year-old. He's not a child. He's not a little boy. He has a rough upbringing. Yes, he does. But it's that time to say, okay, what is my legacy? Not inside the ring, but outside the ring. Because what do you want to be remembered for? Do you want this jacket for your, for the rest of your life? That's what I'm saying. He has to fight this. Um, we can bring up plenty of examples from Mike Tyson and his situations to Floyd Mayweather. He is not the first boxer, nor will he be the last to undergo these things. You understand? But you don't want that. You know what I'm saying? You don't want that at all, especially in today's time. So that's what I heard so far. I heard that it did not go down like that. I did hear that, there were relations between him and the girl. And as far as the 5 occasions that this happened numerous of times, I heard that that wasn't true.
I mean, I thought it was strange that they said that it happened 4 other times, but didn't it didn't describe no event or nothing. It just
Yeah,
said,
yeah, and then I'm hearing that that's not true, and that's another thing. Tank is a ladies' man, contrary to what people believe. I know he dresses weird, and he's a little, he a little different, but Tank is a ladies' man. So it's like a lot of the things that he said has taken a lot of his women by surprise. Like, wait a
Yeah,
minute, what? Yes.
you could have said zesty. He's zesty.
He's
He
just a
be a
little,
little
he a
zesty.
little weird. So right, right. So I feel you. So I'm just like, but that's what I'm hearing. I do hear that they do have Jake Paul is trying to get contingency plans in place, just in case anything. But it's a civil suit. He does have to have his day in court, and I believe that Tank, I've been saying this since the story dropped, he needs to fight this.
do you think he's gonna get arrested?
No, no, he's not going. He would have been arrested already.
Oh, so what's the problem about the fight then?
I don't know. To be honest with you, I have no idea. I don't
Sometimes too.
know.
I'm
I
sorry.
don't know. Go ahead.
So I wanted to get your 2 cents about the Layla Ali situation too, Keith.
I was about to say too, since sometimes it's just a public relations thing. Um, it's still very unpopular for an athlete to get this big payday under the cloud of some kind of domestic abuse because it gets sold as he's still being rewarded and he done hurt a woman. And some companies don't even
Absolutely.
some companies don't want that jacket on them. So that could hurt the fight.
Absolutely. Absolutely. As far as Clarissa and Layla go, to be honest with you, I hope that they just drop it. Let it go. I feel like okay, so it's a lot of talk about resumes, both of their resumes. Of course, Clarissa's resume, as far as any female boxer, is just elite. We can't sit here and lie about that. But Layla is one of the ones that paved the way, whether you blame her upbringing for being Muhammad Ali's daughter and being awarded opportunities or not fighting top competition back then. Women were still trying to fight just to even get seen on camera, and her and Wolf, Christy Martin, those were just some of the fighters that were out back then that had to put in the work. So I get where both of them are coming from. I hope they drop it because it doesn't make sense for Layla to come back out and fight. I've been told to since this. And for Clarissa, what would that do for your resume and for your legacy? You got other people that's up there that you're willing to fight. I do like that Clarissa is standing on 10 toes and attempting to clear her name, because I ain't gonna lie to, since I know that's your girl, but Layla kind of gave her the business in some of them videos now. She kind of gave, you know what I'm saying? She kind of said some things that I didn't even know. I'm like, dang, Clarissa said this, and I know that Clarissa came back and shot her load off at Layla. But I just pray that that's it. Move along. But I don't like the pettiness of Amanda Serrano, and I'm a huge Serrano fan. But I
She
didn't like
always been
how,
like that, Key. Amanda Serrano always been like this.
yeah, I didn't
What
really
she
care for
do,
how
yo?
she
All she
inserted
did was post a
herself.
picture with greats, Key. All she did was
Nah,
say they
come
was
on.
great
You
and
know
all
that
post
was
the
being
picture.
petty, Dean.
Oh,
That was
hold on,
being
yo. Hey,
petty.
Key and Two
Stop
Cent. Now
it,
hear me
Dean.
out. The same people was telling me Shakur ain't take no shots at Boots, though.
Nah,
I'm
you
just,
know,
could I be petty? Could I be petty? Those same people was telling me, because the Shakurians is the Clarissarans. The Clarissarans, you understand? The Shakurian and the Clarissarans are the same people. They told me that Shakur ain't take no shots at Boots. But all Amanda did was post a picture with two greats and say that they was great. I don't see the problem.
You know she was being petty. She was being petty, Dean. Like,
Hey
out
Key,
of
hey
all the
Key,
times,
hey
if she
Key,
could have
was
posted
Shakur
that
taking
video,
the
like
shots
she
at
could have,
Boots?
huh?
Was Shakur taking the shots at Boots?
What, when he said hate me, hate me?
No, when he said, oh yeah, I'm be moving up and I ain't taking no tune ups and all of that stuff. Did you see that?
Oh, well, I
yeah,
can't really say, because you can't
Key,
say
he
that
was
you're not
taking a shot
taking.
at Boots. Stop it.
No,
No,
he
because
wasn't.
look, Dean, because
I ain't see
look,
that.
if he said that, if Shakur said that, right, that's negating what he said previously, which is, I'm not about to fight this person, but the only person I fight up there is Connor Ben. Like, that's the tune up for Shakur. Connor Ben is not a threat
Conor
to
Ben will
any of
knock
the
Shakur
top.
Stevenson ass out.
No,
What, you
Conor
think
Boy is a
so?
'At
147.
147 pounds?
Connor, I think I got all of them smoking Connor Ben. Connor Ben is not a threat to me. I'm
Oh no.
sorry, especially after this back to back with
Hey
Chris
Key, do,
Eubank. We
hey
don't know
Key, do
what
you
type of,
hey
huh?
Key, do you
You talking
still
about
think
147
Canelo
pounds,
can beat David
160?
Benavidez, Key? I was wondering.
No,
Okay, Queen.
Hey, what's up? Who just brought that up about Shakur talking about hate me on his ex? It's like,
me. That's what he said when he posted
what?
that picture.
Like, what do you do? Like, bro, like, it is.
I don't want to
Is
be
that not
famous.
odd to y'all? Is that not like screaming like,
I thought he
hate?
said he
And
didn't
then
want
you
to be
said it
famous.
twice. Hate me, hate me. Like, what?
Hey, Tucson, I thought he told Dean he don't care about being famous and all of that stuff.
Man,
Well,
we can
he
stop
wants.
it.
I think that they're all trying to, you know what I'm saying, get in where they fit in this whole
They
situation,
is.
y'all.
They is.
They don't fit in. They shouldn't be in this situation.
But I mean, y'all gotta
Ain't no.
understand, like I had said
Tucson,
earlier,
hell.
like when it comes to the Hispanic fighters, Canelo on his way out, I think we can all agree that Canelo ain't really got too much left in the gas tank. So they trying to find that new superstar. Tank about to be on his way out, especially with this situation. So now they trying to navigate, and everybody is trying to be seen and really trying to take over that spot. So I'm not surprised that Keyshawn is coming out. I'm not surprised that Shakur is, you know what I'm
But
saying,
hold
with
on,
Jake Paul and
time
doing
out,
all
Key. I don't
that.
want to cut you off, but Keyshawn ain't taking over no spot.
I
When it
mean,
was
but you know, Keyshawn, you know, he got
man,
a nice little
when
fan base.
Keyshawn ruined his moment, man, he ruined his moments,
I
and
want
he
to fight
acted a
you,
fool
bro.
Hey,
and
we
cut
need to
up.
have a timeline of the crash outs this year, because it's been a couple of fighters this
Yeah.
year that, now that I think about it, that has had some wild roller coaster
I
Man, them
want
rides.
niggas
to fight
they
you,
must they
bro.
act like they got spells on them or something. They out here
Ain't
tripping.
Keyshawn still on probation or something?
I don't know. I think he said he was trying to retire, so I don't know what he's doing.
For what?
He ain't done nothing to retire. At this
When
point,
Boxer
he'll just be
Hacker just
quitting.
bow
I mean,
out. You know you get on somebody there. So it's Boxer Hacker said, look, the nigga said he retiring. Fuck him.
I know I ain't got no problem with Key, man. I think people over exaggerate what happened, man. I like Keyshawn.
I like Keyshawn. We all like Keyshawn.
No, not everybody.
Yeah, we all like Keyshawn. He just ruined his moment. That's
We
all.
don't like Keyshawn.
So y'all don't think that he can get his moment back?
Yeah, he can.
Right
He
now.
definitely can.
But y'all got to think about it
it's a
though.
mind
See,
thing.
I'm not finna let Keyshawn Adrian Broner me. He got caught with the marijuana. He was talking about how he ain't gonna stop smoking and all that other shit. We let him slide with that. We thought he was better. We thought he had matured. We was like, oh, look at Keyshawn, he doing better. And then he crashed out this fight right here. And it's like you did so much in one day at one event that it's giving me like, man, you're gonna have to show me.
And
You
then
have to
took
show
3
me.
months to apologize.
I think just give him some time, man. He probably be all right.
How much
shit
time?
happens, bro. It should just happen sometimes.
But I thought he was still on probation. I thought Top Right might not bring him back into next year.
Well, Turkey can always put him on a fight.
I think he just put out a fight date, didn't he? December 22nd or something.
Yeah, Turkey. He can get on one of Turkey's cards. Turkey's always looking for fighters.
Undercard.
Oh
That
man,
is true.
Yeah, Turkey's always looking
did you see that UFC lawsuit, that antitrust lawsuit? How now they're asking for all of the devices and everything. Basically, they want to see all of their information from their sponsorships, the information between them, like the marketing team and the fighters and them setting up fights. Like
From
they want
Dana
all
too,
that discovery
So
into
that,
the UFC.
So
From Dana?
that's a go ahead, team.
No, I'm asking 2 Cent from Dana. They want to see all that from Dana, 2 Cent.
Yeah, they want to see all that from Dana for that UFC trust lawsuit. And it just made me be like, see how they don't want to give this information. They don't want that transparency. This is exactly why they're trying to get rid of the Ali Act. And I don't know why everybody keep overlooking it, like we tripping when we saying that.
No, that's a fact.
But they're not getting rid of it. They're
Who filed the suit, 2 Cent?
Huh?
Who filed the suit?
It's an antitrust lawsuit. So who?
So the Justice Department filed it?
I don't know who filed it exactly.
Either wouldn't that be the FCC? No. I wonder if that's the FCC.
It might be the FCC.
If it just came out, then I would suspect that it's some sabotage working in the background. Somebody trying to slow
No,
Dana
but you know he
down.
had already had those lawsuits though, Keith.
Yeah, they was already out.
He already
okay.
had one. He had more than one. He had multiple. So in this one, they're asking for all of this discovery.
Wait, did he ever pay that 300 mil?
I don't know.
No, I'm not sure. Key, that's why if you think about it, I don't see how boxers can want to deal with somebody. I ain't never heard one UFC fighter as a superstar talk good about Dana.
That sounds like Federal Trade Commission filing that.
I think that do sound like the FCC. But I'm not surprised. I'm really not surprised. Did you guys do you guys think that that Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather will be able to revive Vegas, because Vegas is hanging on by a thread right now? There was a report that came out saying how one of the casinos, like they're down, as y'all know. I had talked about it. Several casinos are under investigations right now due to money laundering. You know what they do, but you feel me? So that was like that was like what, 2 months ago. Now they're saying that the Las Vegas entertainment, like the tourism, everything is just over with.
Damn,
And they,
I seen that.
yeah, do they need, like, do y'all think that it would be the Floyd and Manny in April to revive it?
Nobody care about Floyd and Manny.
Nobody
Keith.
cares.
I don't think so.
Nobody care about Floyd and Manny.
They're
No,
trying to
that's
have
a
it at the
popular
Sphere.
fight.
Did y'all hear that? That might do something.
No,
That's
Keith,
a
nobody
fight.
going to that. You know how expensive Vegas is.
Floyd with Manny is a popular fight though. I think a lot of people show for that.
Don't nobody care about that.
Don't say that. People love Floyd. People
Boxing
love
Hacker,
Manny.
let me tell you why, Boxing Hacker. You know the Dallas Cowboys, right? I mean the New York Yankees. It ain't nothing bigger than the New York Yankees, probably besides the Cowboys, right? In the world, like sport. Like when you think of sports, it's the Cowboys, it's the Yankees, and the Lakers, right? They tried to overcharge because of I think Boxing Hacker, like in baseball, they got like them little circular areas that's right by the field that cost more than like the other seats and shit like that, like the premium seats. So the Yankees like shit. Well, we the Yankees, everybody gonna pay. We can charge up the price, inflation, we don't care. And this is the lowest ticket sales they have ever had, like for those particular seats, like the baseline seats. You know what I'm saying? Those particular seats, the season holders and all of that, because they overpriced they show. It's shit real right now, Boxing Hacker. You got to give people something. I'm not saying people wouldn't be entertained, Boxing Hacker. Like if people put on a boxing event that's jumping, I'm not saying it's not people that wouldn't take their hard-earned money to go see. I'm saying Manny and Floyd right now, people not really trying to get their old lady to go to Vegas just for that. Like,
if they advertise it correctly, you never know, because Floyd is a big cash cow. And Manny has
Boxing Hacker, if they put a nice undercard on there, like let's say they got Floyd and Manny, but they give us like 4 others main event fights, then I feel you. Then yeah.
Hey, 2 Cent, the $335 million they did agree to settle with Dana White that you were just speaking about.
No, that's he had more than one. That was a class action. I think this one is an antitrust.
God damn, how many lawsuits Dana got?
Antitrust. The UFC antitrust law. So I'm looking at it now.
Hey, Mr. Dragon King, how many lawsuits that Negro got?
So they hit Dana for what? Damn near $1 billion this year.
The window?
No, he had to pay it out. Boxing Hacker, they saying he had to settle, so he had to give him something.
They hit Dana with $1 billion this year. Oh my God.
Hey, Boxing Hacker, they had to give him a little something or something. They had to give him a little something or something. So if it wasn't 350, it was like 225 he had to come up off of something.
The fact that they got that much money to pay in a settlement is crazy.
That's crazy.
Why? I mean, UFC is a big sport.
That means the fighters weren't been paying no money. You got that much money to pay in a settlement?
I mean,
that's what the settlement was about, Mr. Greg.
Yeah. No, I understand. I understand.
I mean, they still get paid.
This clarifies that the fighters had a right to, should have done this long ago.
That's a lot of chicken, boy. That's
So he got hit for at least $800 million this year.
Well, hopefully his boxing series does better, though. You know.
Oh, you're so sweet, boxing.
That's so hopeful, optimistic.
I want to.
We got Tony. We got Tony on.